Westfall and the island.
AFK probably.
They either have it or they're not getting it.
They
So
probably just
whatever.
went and got theirs.
Did we start giving out hellstones?
Yeah, you should start getting.
Yeah, we've handed them out.
Does anyone?
Only for people who are there.
Yeah, no one has the 1400 ones anymore, right? Because that was Fear Group, right?
El Sorcerer has it.
And
God.
Zenku has them
Okay.
too.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's good to hear.
Stop before you jump over the river, hard sauce.
Whoa.
Oh, Black
spider.
Lotus.
And Duskwood?
Yeah, you know it.
It's the once every month spawn.
Did you get it?
I did.
What do you want for it?
Give me a loot, please.
Or how much do you want for it?
Well, it's a really special Black Lotus.
Should healers get stam or damage? I'm confused.
I'm just gonna reiterate again. I told you to stop before you go across the river. So if you
You
die,
did.
I did 4 times. So if you die, you're on.
Well, what if I told you I'm stopping
All right,
across
All right. That's great. I'm gonna answer his question so he knows. If you're over 6k stam buffed, you probably shouldn't need to worry about stam, but you might get RNG fucked unless you have 7k.
Rogues, go ahead. Everyone else, stay here.
I'll just get stam, I think.
Rogues, go ahead. Everyone else, stay here.
Stay stack on skull, guys.
Jesus,
Don't
can you
follow
guys just
stam.
listen to Alduin? Holy fuck.
It's safe. I'm here. What are you guys talking about?
All right, well then let's
Well,
go.
we're waiting on the 60% amount, Steve.
Oh,
Let's
Jesus
kill these quests.
Christ.
Let's kill these quest guys.
yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Do not.
Yeah, yeah, dude. They're not gonna be able to turn them in.
Yeah, but that's DKs.
Yeah, summon these people that are way the fuck in the wrong place.
Be
I
quick,
think
guys.
most of them have already the buff.
CPAC, Chachol, Young Gun, do they have the buffs?
Yeah, they have the buff.
Me and Chachol got it. And is the 60% here?
He said, "Look safe."
Alright, let's go.
What's the HP one?
It's 1-1 for damage, 3-1 for stamina.
You're gonna want damage no matter who you are.
Can someone
unless you're
mark?
a healer.
Can someone mark the NPC?
Again,
I was
You're gonna
planning on
want-
getting health. You could see, is that?
He's a
you're gonna
null.
want. Oh, well, Reese, you should take health too.
Yeah.
But other than healers and the tank, take damage.
Marking is cool.
So we take damage.
No, other than the healers and the tank.
Healers, it's up to you depending on how much HP you have. If you don't have enough, like 6k, then I would take.
I'll take
Um,
damage.
Hey Reese, so this warrior is prospect.
real quick, please.
Do you want me to be tanking whatsoever? I don't even know which one I need to take.
There's nothing to tank.
Okay, it's nothing to tank. Just take
Alright, stack over.
Okay, once you have the buff, move over to Elduin again, and then once everyone's here, we'll move back towards ZG Island.
So, I'm gonna tell you guys a story of justice. I
Going through
re-cleared,
Westfall.
I re-cleared DMT because there was not enough time left on the buffs. Giving up a 7% buff to waste time doing that, just got 10%. Justice.
Dude,
I got
who's
10
the
too,
one?
you see.
Who's the one mage over there? Kid and play.
You play, come back. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Okay, I think
Where we're
we're all ready to
going.
go. Okay, nice.
We're going through Westfall.
Wait, is it possible to get 19%?
Can we pick up some Westfalls too?
I don't know what that is.
What, you never leveled an alliance character? To level like 9?
Should we try Hogger?
Oh, never mind. I have one-handed weapon specialization, which increases by 10%. So yeah, I got 9%.
The guard.
Cag, are you
probably respect though?
Cag? You have to subtract 5% for your marksman ability, so you actually got 7%. Cag.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want me to respec this warrior? He's pro right now.
Yeah, go Fury.
Shit, we're gonna work him, right?
Yeah. Y'all have time. I mean, it should only be 1 gold if you haven't played on this guy, right?
I mean, it's probably.
We're gonna jump through the river on the far east side for the people running ahead. Far west, excuse me.
Everyone stay with Eldwin. All
Just
you hard sauce.
follow school.
Hard sauce, all you guys over there.
That mage is attacking the phone.
That's
I
funny,
know.
man.
Pretty hard when it's called the wrong direction. Just saying.
Well, I said west. I mean,
Arcane missiles.
Ooh, you guys all ready for this Dead Mines raid?
yeah, we're basically heading towards Deadlines.
Leroy's ready.
He's a loud cat,
Other
man.
direction.
Maybe he's in heat or something.
Why are there big groups?
The
Did you say
Molson
maybe
farm.
he is
I
in
wonder
heat?
if they make beer here.
I don't know about you, but I'm always in heat.
The second group is so spread, dude.
So just people who have like run speed and everything.
I mean, we're pretty maximum danger running through Westfall.
I think the Alliance killed CPAC's mount. He's like on foot.
No, I had one, but then like when you guys were like 20 seconds out, I was like, I'll go get a higher one, and I got.
Dude,
10%.
we're in maximum danger wherever we go.
Shit, dude, level 52 warrior?
Is this Flesh Ripper a boss?
Oh, here's a 60 warrior.
We're all running by the warrior. He's probably freaking out.
If someone turns around and gets hit by him, let me know. Stop before you jump.
There's a chest there.
Make sure ZJ is clear.
Oh, look at that chest. Max loot.
It's already been looted.
Hope that breast drops.
Oh man, Bard's gloves of spirit. This is
There you
awesome.
go.
This.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm gonna
before you
wear these.
jump. Stop before you jump. Stop.
I'm gonna come on the high part. You guys are in the wrong area.
Rose and Driz can go ahead again. Everyone else, wait. Somebody was on the island, weren't they, earlier?
I'm moving it.
Yeah,
I got my hunter there. It's clear.
Precision, come to
let's
me.
wait for this. Let's wait for the 60% and then go.
These guys are in the wrong place.
Are they?
Yeah. You have to swim extra far when you can just fucking run.
Hold on, let me come to you. How'd you get up there?
Let's go back and then.
You just
right.
go
The
up
apple
the
orchard.
mountain, yeah.
When
Where
you guys run just to get a
Oh,
DMF buff, I'm amazed that we've been able to get this far in Naxx with the coordination.
Real spread out.
It's like, Jesus.
you can start going. 60%
There's-
through here.
It's like a field marshal paladin coming towards the group.
Yeah, he means business.
40 people at once. Or warrior.
It's attacking Village right now. Village is at half HP.
Why are you dying?
We killed him. He's dead. Village killed him.
Dude, Opone was right. You guys definitely went to the wrong spot.
You're right.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, you can go up to the top. I realized that. I just forgot how to get up there.
For magic deaths and nets, where I used to more often.
Man, I used to just farm the nets until I was engineer.
Sadly, I pick flowers.
I like
Who's
how he
dropping?
said rogues go
Guys,
first. And,
be quick.
Is the guy here to drop the heart?
Yes, he's logged out and typing to me on Discord right now. I'm asking him to join Discord so we can give a countdown once everyone's here.
I mean, we should just pop it now because everybody's almost here and nobody's logged out.
We doing Zanzas first?
Do it quick, dude. Be quick.
Just a reminder, if you farmed up
There's a priest
Roy's
here.
or the ground scored up Assy, it does not stack with Zanzas.
If you guys could let me know when it drops, that'd be great.
Somebody said that the health does, so I'm gonna test it real quick because I'm just gonna pop this.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna pop
stacks.
Roy's.
It just stacked with me, so.
Yeah, you can do the health and the strength one.
I mean, yeah, I'm talking about the health and DMF.
Yeah. That's not what we're worried about. The Blasted Lands buffs, the 2 health.
Okay.
Yeah, I just told this guy to pop it in 30 seconds. So
Hey Reese, do you have any extra
I have extra
login.
coins for 1 second.
Sure.
Alright, thank you.
Just let me know when it starts. The event starts, please.
I had it on my druid, but not this week. No. I need to go to Oregon and get some consumables for this guy too.
Okay, yeah, he says, yeah, I'm he's gonna drop in a second. I'm gonna be at the coins vendor. If you need coins, I'll trade you a couple. Oh, it's gonna be hard to trade. Honestly, I'm gonna have to give you all my coins, and you're just gonna have to trade them back after you turn in 2. Because I don't have inventory space to chop them.
You get your Hellstone now.
So turn in 2 sets of coins, and then trade the coins back to me, and then I'll give them to the next person that needs them.
Yeah. Can you post who had what Hellstones again? I'm sorry.
You should be trading me, Gom, and La Sorcerer or Zanku.
Who's me?
Got it, young gun?
Defa.
Defa. So Defa, Gama, Sorcerer, and Janku. Everyone but Blimps.
I'm sure Blimps has one, but we just haven't asked yet since he's new.
Yeah.
Sounds like he has to do 40.
Who has 1440?
1 sec, food. That 1440 is El Sorcerer and Zanku.
So hefty arms.
Hey Reese, come back.
Sorry, Reese. What's up, Reese?
Yeah. I was saying, does anyone else need coins? I got a couple more sets.
So, hefty arms, Wanda, and Hyuh are using Annihilator.
Wanda's using Nightfall.
Is he popping the buff?
Okay.
I'm whispering over them to tell him to please start it as soon as possible. If he doesn't start it like within a minute, I'm just gonna use my own. He's going up to user right now. I see him. Mechroc. Thanks, dude.
Done to not log out.
I have 440 and 120. What's the other one I'm missing?
It's mine, 1200.
I have. Oh, excuse me. I had 1200. And then I have.
Don't put up a port until we get the buff, please. I don't want to.
Who has the 1320 one?
I think that's Gom, right?
That warrior's staring us down, so you need to make sure that you're not the last person in the portal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Snoop Dogg, look out!
Put down traps.
What a scrub, I can kill him.
You're running.
Get back here, guys. Make a portal, please.
Don't miss the going down. Yeah, you're gonna miss it.
He's gonna be coming back here soon.
Fuck off the island.
Are we flying the splinter tree?
No,
No.
we're getting org buffs, then flying.
Take the board quick.
You're not going to Fellwood when we do that, though.
You can just wait on at the flight master if you don't need anything.
Wait,
Right.
what are we doing?
Just wait at the flight
Okay,
master.
so Corpse Fury is using the head buff, and Aga's alt is using Ren buff, and they should be both using them in like 45 seconds, ideally.
Oh, I see people flying to Philwood now.
Well, that's retarded.
Guys, Ani buff. Stop flying.
Like the fuck?
If we
Get the
already
buff
have
on the flight path,
Sunflower,
right?
are we good to port to Let's Hope?
Yeah, where I'm standing right now, I'll put a skull on my head. You can get it.
If we're good with Sunflower, we can just go to Lights Hope, right?
No,
If you
'cause
have
need
all your
Ani
buffs.
buff. Don't you need Ani buff, dude?
Yeah, I'm here for Ani still.
Okay, well then you're gonna be here for both of them, pretty much.
Tell me before it drops. I'm going to respec in the.
Oh yeah, Sunflower's the last thing we get. So
Yeah, so I'm just gonna TP so that way I don't waste my DMT buffs. Or Hearth.
I will need a summon, please and thank you to Naxx.
So how does Songflower help the casters again?
Stats.
Okay, so Aga's about to start Rend. Corpse is about to start the Ani buff. Both of these buffs are going off soon.
Fuck. When's the last time this guy respec? He's 25 gold respec. Holy shit.
Welcome to my life.
So I wouldn't pop it.
We're all logged in, so just do it right now.
Yeah, pop it.
I should make it.
Yeah, literally everyone's here, so.
There we go.
Feels on Reese just logged in for some reason.
What? He was not in the raid for some reason?
Yeah.
I don't see him in the raid.
He has like no world buff right now.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
If he's an orc, he'll get both of these.
Oh,
at least.
that's energy.
And he has EG.
I want to replace a warlock, I guess.
Yeah, let's swap Zanku out for heals on Reese.
Fly to Splinter Tree. If you go to Felwood, good luck. Hopefully you don't die.
Thanks for dropping those buffs.
Thanks, fellas.
Do you still have your alt parked at a thing, Precision, or should I swap over and try to find one?
I
Or see if
do.
mine's up
I
against
do.
though?
I do have
Okay.
my ult, but
Okay, cool.
okay.
If it's on a different account, just check it real quick while we're flying. If it's not,
It's on the same one.
then we'll just look for it when we get
It was
there.
close to Splinter Tree. It was just northeast, or sorry, yeah, northeast.
Shit, what
from
if I never
Splinter
got that flight path?
Tree. Splinter Tree?
Do you not do Ashenvale?
Oh, Blade Asheville sucks.
Dude, I go and quest outside of the elf town.
Wait, who just dropped?
Splinter Tree, so go to Ashenville.
No one dropped.
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, Splinter.
I quested like Darkshore.
Bro, my level 19 bank alt has Splinter Tree.
Just fucking trolling, you idiots.
Oh my god, that was good. You got me.
God, my
Hey,
favorite
please.
part of this game is doing the run.
Yeah.
Ashenvale.
I'm gonna log and drop Discord, but I will be watching Hofo stream, so
Okay, sweet. Thanks, man.
just log in for world buffs and all that. So I still will be around and on Discord.
Yeah, fantastic.
Make sure others, if you've gotten a bunch of health stones, don't log.
Yeah, 15 minutes on those if you're logged out.
Okay, we're heading north to Felwood, and we're going to meet Precision at that spot. So, Precision, because you're the one that found this one, why don't we just use you to count down once everyone's here? Sound good?
Well,
so
I'm
no
still
one
on
grabs
my
it.
warrior.
Jump
Okay.
the river, guys. Don't go down the road. It takes forever going that way.
I can swap accounts. I just need to summon after.
You can't get the Sunfire though if you swap, right?
No, I mean to see if it's up. If that's what you want.
No,
You could just run to
we'll,
it, it's
ju-
not
we'll
like-
just scout it at this point.
I love you.
What? Totem
Are we getting
is how
some
you
whipper tubers too?
No, you should have gotten those already.
What?
Whipper root tubers use the same cooldown as health stones, so if you get all 3 health stones, you'll probably be fine. I mean, whipper root tubers are like a backup, I feel like.
I thought we only had 1200 though for the Hellstone.
We have 1200, 1320, and 1440 health stones.
Whoa. Ooh, really?
Yeah, you want to get all 3 ideally.
Wow.
Yeah,
thought
Precision.
we
Hit up,
didn't
hit up
have,
Gom and El Sorcerer.
Okay.
We're gonna get more shards right in front of Loatheb, and we'll make sure you all have all 3 health stones. Sound good?
You can only use 2.
Yeah, might as well.
I have 1 whipper root tuber, so that'll help.
It's 5700 on the road.
Get him!
Wow, I just got frozen.
D-Lick.
I'm like that one ogre in Dire Maul when I step on the trap.
What a
So, yeah,
weirdo.
What totem does Hyuh give group 7?
What do you mean?
Mana Spring.
Mana
Mana Spring would be fucking baller.
Nice.
Oh, I just got DC'd.
Tranquil doesn't matter for.
Can we get
for
strength?
that.
Strength on would be cool.
Shouldn't we maybe give that to the warlocks then? So maybe they have mana spring.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I honestly, Lightwell was so nice for us during Loatheb, but I know like you guys hate it.
What the fuck?
I feel like we need power infusion to
Yeah,
get big
totally.
ignites. It's like such a damage fight that.
This first southern one's up.
It was just nice to be able to life tap.
Okay,
and
let's just gather on
click.
that one then.
It's already cleansed. Careful.
Okay, yeah. Then you need to make sure you don't fuck over the entire raid, but click.
It's cleansed already, so careful.
When
Wait,
if we all
what-
click
what
at
I
the
need to
same time,
know
we
for
get
that-
it, right?
Yes.
Don't stand on it, guys. Everyone has
Do
to
not
be real
touch
quick.
the flower.
Yeah, just stand
Who
it off,
needs
back up to
summon?
the side of it.
Who needs to summon the Songflower? Okay.
Does it sing a song?
Summon away from the flower.
Click.
Summon to the imp cave.
Don't block the flower.
That's a shout out. It's an old one.
Get off your mount,
Heals,
JDM.
heals, JDM. Form a circle around the flower.
We
Hands
apparently have
above
to
your
summon
head.
a couple people. Can we get this
I think
done?
just Yitzy.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I lost my phone, so I was freaking out.
Well, yeah, at least we'll know who fucked it up if they fucked it up.
Okay, so only Precision's gonna be doing the countdown. Sound good? You ready
We're
to do that?
clicking on one.
Precision will go over it.
There's
Click
two
on go.
warlocks at the
Thunder
Beltwood
Click on
side
go.
path.
Thunderdud, you're standing on it.
I'm gonna do
Probably
3 to
have one
go.
up there.
So click
They
on
said they're
go.
fine.
Wait for him to do the countdown on
We're
the
ready.
chat.
Alright, ready? We're gonna go on go, okay?
Okay.
3,
So we all click it?
2,
When
3,
it's counted. Right.
2, 1.
Clicking now.
Like a portal for all the people who are bad.
Fantastic.
To Undercity,
For
obviously.
Hearthing?
Yeah.
Look, I
Earth,
got it
yeah.
at least here. Thunder Fury was in front of it for me, so I clicked on you first.
Get
Ooh,
rocked.
UC would be great.
Ramsey, don't worry, it doesn't matter for melee anyways.
I got it. It's just like you almost.
Yeah, you'll be a crit cap anyway.
Prepare and then stack up outside of the town so you don't get suicide.
Yeah, don't stay in lights up.
Alright guys, this is where I'll leave you. Good luck on the raid tonight. PM me on Discord if you need me.
Don't go ahead.
Let's meet up where Hard Sauce is. We'll move out in like 30-ish seconds.
Everyone in Undercity, you should be Hearthing.
My Earth is not it. Keep me up.
Stack on star, everyone.
We need to summon everyone that's in from Undercity. How many people is it?
It's
Not too
4
many. It's only 4 people. It's worth using 4.
Yeah, I got him. I got shards.
Okay, let's summon these 4 dudes. Then we're gonna get. We'll just summon them here, then move out from there.
Does anybody need anything while I'm in UC?
Just get these summons.
I just
man.
got DC.
I did too, that was weird. It's been happening.
That the warlocks were boycotting summons.
Well, we say that, so we're only summoning 4 people and not 14.
You know what happened to the NASA astronauts who like went on a boycott? They never flew again.
Dude, I have like 7.5k HP with no flask right now. OP as fuck.
Wow. I mean, if you flask, it just means we get to go like 7 minutes if we're really fucking up.
Which we should be doing.
Yeah, it's all
Who's not here? Does anyone need to summon?
We literally only. need to
I'm
summon-
underpaid and blimps.
We should go.
Glimpse is in Felwood for some reason.
Alright. Let me get these 2 off. We're going.
And like to be clear, like I think it's fairly pointless with all these buff to flask, but I'm doing it anyway because fucking A, after all this time, I don't want to wipe.
Yeah, at least for
Yeah,
the
let's flask. Who cares, man? The server's dead. Let's flask.
This should be the last summon, so mount up.
Okay, mounting up. Let's get going.
Still see blimps and Felwood, unless that was the last person.
I didn't even realize Blimps was even in the raid.
I summoned
dude.
him.
So
He's newer than Zanku, right? We should probably have
Yes.
gotten Zanku in here. I didn't realize that.
Who has better gear?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
Blimps is pretty geared.
So just basic things.
He's PWL
like,
plus gear.
Don't fuck up and pull aggro at the very beginning.
I'm gonna be using a Mighty Rage potion at the start. I'm pretty sure just to hopefully prevent any of that.
Yeah,
but,
if you pull aggro at the beginning, you just fuck us all.
You probably shouldn't, because that would put
DC.
Whoa, I just DC'd.
Me too.
Should we stop?
Stop on orange. Stack on orange. And wait.
Logging back in.
Where is
Jesus,
orange?
dude.
Oh.
That's not a good time for the servers to be done.
Stack on EC.
There's elites are in the road ahead also.
It's a bad
Yeah, let's not take the room.
Well, I mean, dude, it's 40 people.
Yeah, but you never know. You just don't.
They
Take the
could
room.
just all target one person and wreck them.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
back.
turn around, turn around.
It's not like they're ring wraiths or something like that.
Are we going? Are you guys back in or?
I'm back in.
We're back.
Continuing.
Alright.
We're moving. I'm following heals.
I'm logging in now.
so it doesn't
I just
kill.
DC'd.
Yeah, DC too.
What's going on?
They got you in the choke point.
We got too many buffs and servers dying.
Oh shit.
He's only been attacking the same people over and over. I haven't gotten any lag at all.
Disconnected.
Me either.
Right in the middle of the road.
Shit.
Yeah, I
This
think they're
sucks.
starting to do the maintenance for the merge.
I
Hopefully, this
disconnected earlier and had to rename my realm list
Oh,
to get back in.
I'm getting some lag.
I just
I'm
saw
getting
some
lag
lag
like
there.
crazy.
Right after I said that. Oh,
Totally
fuck.
applying
I
patches.
think I just got DC'd. Yep.
Get to a safe area.
Should we
Yeah.
maybe like take
We're,
5?
we're gonna literally, honestly, we need to wait for the servers to get stable again. We're not doing a lot of the people are DCing, so. we're
Let's
gonna-
wait outside of Naxx.
Go inside Naxx.
Yeah, inside.
Definitely wait inside Naxx, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's people still on the road. There's Kashma behind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
once they get here,
you can
then
die
they're
out here,
on.
so.
Oh, I think I just got DC.
I think Morak's the last person, so once he gets here, we'll run in.
We haven't struggled with DCing in a long time either. Great timing.
Yes, worst timing. I just got DC'd like right outside of Naxx.
I bet people who have another character on Anathema with the same name.
Maybe, yeah.
What happens with that? Which character has to
Whoever
be
has more
renamed?
played will keep the name.
I thought whichever one was around longer.
That's what we just said.
No, you said played.
Played is
Yeah,
different
it's
than
playtime.
time.
I guess.
Does it really matter?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. What if it's no longer Reese the cow and it has to be Meese the cow?
It'll be Lady
Good one.
Race.
No, Reese the cat.
He's the meow.
I just got disconnected.
Yeah, me too.
Reese the heifer.
The one person more than once.
No.
No.
It
Okay, I'm walking into Naxx.
happened to me twice today, but that's all.
You remember the Loatheb gauntlet still up? It
Yeah.
probably won't kill you, but don't run into it.
It can easily kill you. If 2 fucking flowers or whatever target you, you're gonna be taking a lot of damage, so.
Alright, stack on hard sauce.
Alright, is
Honestly, I think we go past the gauntlet, get everyone past the gauntlet, get everyone the healthstones, and then we're gonna just honestly wait out the server stability. I feel like if like people are DCing every second, like there's no way.
We're gonna have to clear this for the locks to get shards back.
Yeah, correct.
We should just get on the other end of it though.
I don't think you should get this inside.
Well, let's see if it happens.
I'm getting lag.
I'm getting
Yeah,
lag inside.
I'm still getting hiccups inside. Yeah, people are chopping around.
If you're melee, go ahead and pop your nature resistance potion. But don't do the shadow yet, because
So you,
shadow
you-
damage.
do we need greater or lesser for Loatheb?
Greater.
Okay.
Greater, man.
I brought both. Calm down. Calm.
Jeez.
Don't even ask.
Just making sure, dude.
What is this, pleb hour?
Making sure.
Am I okay to log out right now then?
Do you have all the healthstones you need?
I do.
Until we're past the gauntlet.
Yeah, let's get past the gauntlet together.
Okay.
How long can you log out and the hellstone still be in your bag?
15 minutes.
15.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, I'm DPSing. Let's see.
Those are the two good ones. It's Elsork and Hyuh.
What is it? It's 1440, 1200, and 1100?
What order should we be using them in? Lowest to highest or high to low? High to low?
High to low, I feel like.
High to low.
Obviously.
Alright, looks like we're going through the gauntlet.
Yeah,
It's left before they gauntlet.
Okay, well, back up then. Let's.
Thanks, Com.
Okay, let's just stack up on orange, do buffs for like a solid 45 seconds at least.
The grubs don't do nature damage, right?
Ah, shit.
I think it's physical.
Yeah, I don't think they have an aura or anything.
It just dies so fast anyway.
Well, if they had an aura, it would tick and start eating away these potions.
Alright.
We can practice the rotations real quick.
We could do that for the healers, you mean, and for
for the
the melee.
Can we do that in the next round?
Let's do that in the next room, babe.
Yeah.
I think everybody's here. We can move, right? Mark was the last one.
Yeah.
We weren't waiting for everyone. We were waiting for buffs, but yeah, let's go.
Oh, Hyuh. Still
Well, he's
alive.
coming right around the corner now. So.
Let's go, guys.
Look at this. You see this majestic glory it's making? It's 3 Thunder Furies. In all of its laggy gloriness.
I know, dude. This is so fucking laggy right now.
Could have been you, Turk Goat, wherever you are.
He's an entropy.
He
Oh.
rage logged.
Yeah, Turgo is an entropy now.
I don't ever see him though.
Are you guys
Yeah,
recruiting?
He just like joined and he hasn't really been able to raid yet.
Where you guys going? We're gonna practice.
Yeah, and this circle right here,
There
at
you
the
go.
middle of the circle, we're gonna go over. Let's go over the healer stuff, and then we'll go over the melee stuff. Sound good?
But you're calling it out, right? The group.
Start buffing, right? Or start
Yeah.
consuming.
Do we have a updated list on healing rotation?
Not
That's
updated. Oh, okay, perfect. Actually,
Did he just wait? Did you just say you did it?
Hold on a second.
I'm just gonna let heals just double check the list order, make sure it's correct, and then
Oh, Hills is doing. Okay, I'll
we'll go over the raid. So the healers are gonna be using raid warnings like we did last time. So
Yep, should be set.
okay, so do you want me to just say it heals, or you got? You go over it heals. Just go over the whole thing once, and then do a run through.
I just had my second disconnect. So it's pretty simple. Everybody, I think the only new people are Mufasa and Queese is back.
Yeah.
So just look at the list. It's the highlighted one in yellow on Naxx sheet. You just make a macro that does a whisper to the next person and also a raid warning. Everyone should have assist that just says who. So the raid warning will say, so for Queese, you say Hyuh's next, and you'd whisper Hyuh, you're next.
Heals on Reese doesn't have assist.
Promoting everyone 1 second.
It's like the only one.
Second.
Can just one healer go stand at the edge of the
Queese, you're
platform?
next.
Not the edge, but like the bridge where I'm going, so you can be a spore. Thank you. I'll put a mark.
What are we looking at? Number 2 or?
Who does the spore?
I'm waiting for them to get the healing thing situated before I do.
I just
Heals
want
on
them to
Reese?
move, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. What list am I looking at? Number 2? Oh,
The
sorry.
yellow one that's in yellow.
The yellow. Okay.
I'll just delete the other list then. If it's...
I don't wait, guys. Please let's respect the order. Like I said, Trochel and Balfagor start thriving. Like, let's reset it. Ilson Reach, just start your micro.
No, I just didn't hear what he said. Trochel.
Trochel.
Oh, and I'm
Like, it's-
writing the macro right now.
It's super important that the healers respect the list. Like if you heal randomly, it's just Reese might die.
Could I use Gift of Art this year?
You can't partially resist it, so it's useless.
We were talking about, I just remembered, on Discord about having one person kind of sit out and just be an emergency. Do we want to do that?
This is Leo. I can do that.
Okay, Leo's doing that. Okay, I'm deleting you. So off the boat, you go back to me.
Alright. Quiz, now it's your turn.
Popping flasks.
Pop mine.
Now it's move faster.
Are the healers situated?
Not yet. I'm waiting on Mufasa.
I think he's trying to write the macro right now.
Yeah.
If you have Arcanite Dragonlings and chickens, you should use all that shit on the first one, because obviously...
You need to make a raid warning. Mufasa is just like, not a raid chat. What's the command for that?
There you go. I just did it. It is RW. You need to also do a whisper to whoever. You just put I healed. Change it to who. Change it to who you're healing next.
Okay, I got it. So let's just do it one more time real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Melee, you want to be stacking pure hit.
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
Yeah, hearts off.
So make sure. Sorry, go. Healers, just make sure you don't down rank on this fight.
Hearts
So
off. If you want to
always
help,
cast your max heal.
So, first group, hard sauce and the mages, star. Missing mages.
So we're doing spore practice right now, so everyone needs to be paying attention because...
Fight commies, corpse free, we're both AFK.
Go back. Yeah, I already did. Okay.
We're doing spore rotation, just so everybody's aware.
So this is going to be star, hard sauce. It's mages and hard sauce.
Slow, but it's everybody.
So it's going to be Yitzy Orange. And that's Precision, Yitzy, Ramsey, Kuma, and I can't read the rest of the list.
Kyra. Just pull out the cell, dude.
Sorry, I just didn't have it scrolled over. I'm on a different resolution on my second screen. Okay, go back. It's going to be CPAC Diamond. So that's Hofo, CPAC, Own, Morak, Gasson.
Yes.
Alright, Super Poxy Green. That's Freaked, Young Gun, Super Poxy, Cag, and Dagface. Where's Dagface? There he is. Okay. Alright, go back. Defo Moon. That's all the warlocks. I feel like we're missing one. No, we're not. Okay. You can go back. And it's going to be Village Blue. That's Village, Wanda's Warrior, Trotchel, Kashma, and Leopards.
Know your symbol, guy.
Like, you guys really need to pay attention to during the fight. You guys can't do this like that, or it's a
Can we
wipe.
do that at least one more time, please?
Yeah, let's do it one more time.
Go back.
One more time.
Alright, Village Blue. That's Village, Wanda's Warrior, Trotchel, Kashma, and Leopards. Alright, looks good. Go back.
Go back.
Let's do
Anyone who missed it is.
Let's do no. Let's do the.
Yeah, okay. I'm just letting people know.
We're on star right now, guys. Mages.
Star, hard sauce.
Do we want to have one that's everyone missed it, or should we just cycle
Yeah,
back?
you do.
Okay, that's fine.
So when we're doing the rotation, I'm only going to be calling the person who has the symbol and the symbol. So you need to know who your group is. So one more time, let's just do it from the top. Hard sauce star.
Only
We're
three.
missing a mage.
Jesus, man.
All right, go back. Yitzy orange. Is that? Yeah, it's 5 of us. All right, go back. CPAC diamond. Is that only 4?
Only 4.
No, that's 5.
That's 5. Okay.
Okay, go back. Super epoxy green.
One person missed.
CAG.
Sorry about that.
You guys need to know your symbol.
I
Alright,
know
go
my
back.
symbol. I was just distracted.
Defa moon. Yep, go back. Village blue.
Do a call for people who missed it and the people that were
Go
just
back.
late. Just go in.
Let's do
Anyone-
star again.
It's also
Let's-
going to be the symbol person's job to pop the spore, right? So no one else attacking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's
Okay,
do
go
star
back.
again.
Yeah, star, hard sauce. Alright, that looked good. Go back. Yitzy orange. Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
CPAC diamond. Let's just do this 2 more groups. Is that just 4? There we go. Alright, go back. Super epoxy green. Super epoxy green.
Crickets.
Jesus.
Dude, really?
Jesus, guys.
Gag, man.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm typing. I'm explaining shit to Young Gun.
I mean, as long as you're there.
I know it. Don't worry.
I know. It's just.
Well, it was more than you. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that.
super epoxy green.
Oh.
Oh, the change up. Nice.
All
I
right,
like it.
good. Go back.
Okay.
Defa moon.
Let's stop doing this for a
Yeah,
second
this
because
is good.
there's a couple things we need to go over. Yitzy, do you want to go over how we want to handle the spore? Do we want to just fucking roll with it and just move the boss
Move the boss
to this spore corner?
Yeah,
pretty
let's
much?
just move to the location when it pops. Let's just assume it's on the left since it was on the left last time.
Okay, let's do that. And
Wait,
we
you're
also need
saying that we're taking the boss right to the spore location?
Not right too. We're gonna scoot him over though.
I just really just don't want a situation where Reese is getting the buff again.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't matter if everybody else gets the buff. Just throwing that out there.
For sure. Just want to make it sure.
If you miss your buff, you're fucked. You're not getting one.
I'm just gonna keep him near the middle of the stair, and then I'll rotate slowly over. But we need to go over power infusion assignments real quick. Food. Who else has it? I know Food and Belf have it, right? Is that it?
I think
It doesn't do anything. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
All the mages, that's pretty easy. None of the warlocks, you
No,
don't do
I
as much
think
damage.
We should give power infusion to either, in my opinion, either fight commies or corpse to do pyroblast right at the start. After the 5
Corpse
scores
is
get
getting
off.
one.
Okay. If you already have it figured out, that's fine with me. Has anyone DC'd in the last like 10 minutes, by the way?
No.
Let's do a PI assignment real quick.
Yeah.
How many priests have PI? I think we only have 2 PI, right? Balfagor, do you have PI?
I have PI.
AlphaGore is
Okay.
gonna PI me, but we need to make sure that.
Drop your shadow potion now if you haven't yet.
Food, I'll PI corpse fury.
Right, then we have 3. Off the boat has his too. He's doing kid and play.
Okay, I'll do corpse.
Reese, this is super important. I, for instance, am at 10 debuffs left right now. If you have less than 10 debuffs left, you should probably get rid of stuff that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You will get a flask pushed off.
Like maybe thorns or something. I don't know.
And like the spell crit from DM.
I'll get rid of that. Okay.
Any arcane intellect that you have. Shadow protection doesn't do anything either.
Do we know on what size does the spore spawn?
No.
Oh,
But we're
it
gonna
doesn't.
guess it's on the left.
We're guessing it's on the left, but we don't know.
The mages need to be in the middle, and you guys need to be paying attention. And your group leader is
Hard sauce.
Technically, it's hard sauce. So when you see hard sauce move, you need to blink over there, and hard sauce, you need to wait for the mages to catch up, and nobody else is popping it. Like you're 100% in charge of making sure that all the mages get it.
Right on. Well, mages don't dilly-dally around.
Okay. I want to do a pull timer somewhat soon. Let's make sure everyone has the correct buffs. And I'll
One
start.
question.
Correct.
Soulstones? Anyone in particular? Like tanks or anything like that? Or just doesn't matter?
I mean,
Mages.
Mages, how much health do you guys
Yeah,
have?
that might be the play.
Mages, yeah.
I'm at 59.
JDM
50.
has the least amount of HP out of anyone in the raid, right?
We have 4 locks, 4 mages, so we can soulstone all of them.
Technically, all the mages should be dying first, so do them.
Is someone gonna call the consume pop?
So I have a list. I'm gonna be trying to give you guys like 10 seconds of warning before you have to do it. This is my first time running the stopwatch on the side of it though, so the add-on will pop it up, but maybe if we could have one person in particular announce it, I think I have enough on my hands.
Yeah, I don't want to have Kuma to call out that. I don't know who we had to do it last time. It was Koyer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Koyer is calling out when to use shadow pots and bandage and shit. It's also on your screen, so I mean, it's just gonna be reiterating that. Kuma's calling out the spores. Aside from that, like comms should be pretty clear. I want like some room to be left open for healers and mages to talk if they need to. And Yitzi, why don't you call out defensive stance just to remind all the DPS warriors?
Sure.
Okay, that's all that really needs to happen. I think we are pretty good to go.
Do not
Make
pull
sure you
over.
have your trinkets on. Everybody needs to pop like dragon lanes and all that garbage in the first pull.
Let's double check. Just double check your gear real quick. Make sure you're wearing everything correct.
Do not pull aggro at the beginning of the fight.
A couple of people are outside of the room, like Gom and Thunderdud, for instance.
If you're a shaman in a melee group, make sure
So you need
you're
to
on
move up,
top
like,
of your
foot or
poison
two.
totems.
Okay, I'm starting a 30-second timer in like 5 seconds. Let's fucking go.
Do not pull aggro at the beginning. You have tons of buffs, and you will pull off these if you're not careful.
So we're just waiting
Let
for the
Reese
first
have like
score,
5 seconds.
All the mages need to drop 1 scorch, nothing more.
Pop your trinkets.
Yeah, let Reese attack the boss first and get in position.
Once you get the buff, you don't need to watch KTM any longer.
I'm just gonna turn him around at the start. We'll move him after we know which one it is.
Focus, max
Here we go.
focus, guys.
3, 2, 1, going.
So first group is going to be Hard Sauce Star, just a reminder.
Cool.
Okay, watching the threat here, guys.
Spores on the right, spores on the right, spores on the right.
Hard Sauce Star.
I'm just gonna keep the boss right here. Fuck it.
Next group is going to be Yitzi Orange. Just spawn.
Structural poison totem.
That's it.
Next group is going to be CPAC Diamond. Next group is going to be Super Poxy Green.
Yo, don't wait too long to heal Reese, by the way.
Next group is going to be Defa Moon. Next group is going to be Vilge Blue.
Healers, you can DPS while waiting for the heal.
The next spore is going to be anyone who missed it.
Quiz, it's your turn now.
Next spore is going to be Hard Sauce Star. Next group is going to be Yitzy Orange.
Mufasa.
Bought it.
Next spore is going to be CPAC
Death
Diamond.
Dance.
Yo, Mufasa left. I'm healing. He's on the move.
Shadow pot. Pop shadow pot.
Sorry, Super Foxy Green is going to be the next one, I believe.
He's on the race, it's your turn.
Incoming.
Death Dance in 5 seconds.
Next is going to be Defa Moon.
Death Dance.
Reapply your curses, Warlock.
Next group is going to be Vilge Blue. Just spawn.
Pop Shadow, maybe?
Should have already popped Shadow a while ago.
I can't heal Reese right now, 11 seconds.
Someone heal Reese.
Emergency
I
heal.
believe it's Vilge Blue now.
Emergency heal. Emergency heal.
Vil just went.
Death Dance.
Sorry, then that's anyone who missed it.
Elvin's
Bandage.
getting this now. Elvin's getting this now.
Don't heal all at the same time.
Next group is Hard Sauce Star. Hard Sauce Star. Next group is
Quiz, is your time up?
He says his heals aren't going off, so the next
Yitzy
person does.
Orange.
Death Stance next.
CPAC Diamond for the next one.
I'm healing Reese.
Health stone.
I got him.
I'm dead. Moon is dead.
Next group is going to be Super Poxy Green in a couple seconds.
Chill.
I'm just gonna use shield wall right here.
Yeah, shield wall.
Yeah.
I have 10 seconds on my heal. And I
Emergency
can
heal is going in 3, 2,
Warlock group is going to be next.
Drop it over there.
I can get the next heal probably
Just 3.
2 seconds. Heal on Reese is going out now.
Bandage and health and shadow.
Good fucking job, guys.
Way to go, boys. Get him down. Nice. There it is, man.
Oh, the shit ring.
God,
Drain. Worst loot.
Yeah.
Ring strikes again.
Who the fuck cares about the loot? Progression, boys.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Easy.
I
Reese,
missed
you're
my
still deep,
last
by the way, so
rotation.
I guess you're doing.
Yeah, something.
Actually, can you actually do loot? I gotta go for a quick second.
Ooh, fucked up the healing
I'll do
rotation.
that for this.
I
think you also
don't
DC.
know. I think it was a DC, but like I had like 8 seconds before I could heal, and Reese was at like 40%.
Looks like Mufasa DC'd.
Yeah.
But it was good that I was on standby because I was able to heal twice.
Nice kill, guys. Congrats.
Man, that was clutch having the emergency heal.
So easy.
Alright, let's go to. What is it?
Ah, yeah.
Whatever
Get
that
fucked,
boss
everyone.
is. Gothic? Gothic. So. If you're not rolling on this loot, let's start heading that way.
Dude, Gothic is gonna be so easy with full warning.
Okay, Loot Council tonight's myself, Corpse, Freaked, Ramsey, Eldwin.
Have items been linked? I wasn't paying attention.
No, you're just no items have been linked yet. I'm just announcing.
Well,
the
I think
Loot
Ramsey
Council.
just said he was going 8K.
Yeah, he did. He's
Oh,
asked if anyone else could do the
so someone needs
Kruma,
to deal with
Kruma.
it.
I'll just put Kruma on it.
I already left.
Oh, I mean, you're on the Loot Council instead of Ramsey because you're
Oh,
AFK.
Well, who's doing loot then? Because Ramsey
I am.
normally
1
does
second,
it.
let me
Okay.
just do it real quick.
Hey, do you want me on the warrior for the rest of the night? Or want me to go back on that druid? It's up to you.
Just keep your warrior, man.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Okay,
We don't really need a ton of warriors on Gothic though.
It's whatever you guys.
But we have enough for still June.
You got 3 rest
How many is that Zephyr for you again? Is that your 2
That's
set?
zero for me. But if Gom is not on his 2 set, but I think he is.
This trash should be up, so
Yeah.
just kind of hang out, guys.
Okay, I just joined Chill Loot Council. I don't know why I got kicked out of it.
What's the loot council? Okay, sorry.
It's myself, Corpse, Freaked, Kuma, Eldwin.
Can you, I'm not in the channel, I got kicked out as well, but I guess Gom would be on it.
El Sorcerer has 1 item, right? No, he doesn't.
But Han, he said he passed the Defa, so...
Okay, that's enough about Defa. Congrats, Defa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congrats, bro. Yeah, the trash respawn, so don't like asshole.
Everyone needs to be getting the Gothic, please.
Okay, this is the Warrior Rogue Pants.
Congrats yourself.
Well, I want to talk to you two real quick because I feel like we need to make sure we have some other warriors geared up for 4 horsemen coming up. Like honestly, I feel like I'm geared enough for the rest of the game. Potentially.
Do you have the
For warriors? If you already have your 2.5 legs, like there's pretty much no reason to use those ever for anything.
What are the different to rogues then?
Except the exception would be Reese if you're planning on wearing the saffron leg or the frost resist legs for saffron, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you don't even really need them either. That's my 6-piece, but I don't care about the legs like 1 bit. I'll wait.
Well,
I just put for Morak.
I feel like it's either. I feel like it should either go to Yitzi or someone that we know for sure is going to be tanking on 4 horsemen.
Well, Morak is probably going to be thinking of 4 horsemen.
Is he?
Yeah,
I
like
mean, yeah.
Morak, I'm not going to be using those legs for basically anything ever, and the 6-piece doesn't do anything. for
Okay,
it.
let's just give it to Morak then if no one else really wants it. Unless no rogues willing.
I'm not saying this piece should go or anything, but if you need,
Yeah, rogues would like eventually, but we'd much rather gear up tanks still. At least I would. I'm not going to link.
Didn't Hard Sauce not get the tier 2.5 legs? I could have sworn that was the case.
I'm using T2, but I don't have the enchant for those. So.
Yeah, if you don't have the enchant, then that's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna lean towards Morak then. Let's just get the show on the road. It's going to Morak. Sound good, everyone?
Yeah, we still have world buffs here. We gotta like maximize that.
I
for
know, but it's new loot we've never seen before. Okay, the MP5 ring, flank if you want it.
Just log out if you want to say buff.
Is this item just bad?
It's garbage.
Okay, just roll off spec.
Well, Trotchell says he'll take the garbage.
Okay, I'm giving it to Trotchell then. Sound good? No, this is like this is bad. Okay, I'm going to catch up unless you guys want to summon me.
Should, yeah.
Okay, I'm
Half
gonna
the
wait for
raid
you.
isn't even here.
Oh, okay, well then
I got him.
Yeah, I'm not talking about now, but like down the line, if you do need this guy to tank 4 horse, I can. He has no tier 3 though, so that's entirely up to you.
Thank you, Defa.
Yeah,
The
but
trash
he's
didn't
still pretty good.
respawn. Oh, the trash did respawn. Fuck, dude, I forgot about that.
I've got 0 points in prod. I think the same is true for Bilge. I don't know if it really matters on this, to be honest, though.
I know, I'm pro.
Oh, you don't back?
Bilge can be on X then. Sound good? And then we'll put the cider's not here. Then hard sauce is probably 3rd tank.
I mean, I can tank.
And then
just
I was gonna
for
okay.
bosses.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Do I need to be in tank gear?
You have hefty arms as well.
Oh,
you know.
fucking hefty arms, yeah. Okay,
I don't
hefty
think-
arms. You can...
I don't think he's here right now. Yeah, he might be lost.
Let's grab this group. I'm grabbing Skull. Someone grab X and just.
Do I need to
pull
be
it
in
around
tank
the
gear
corner.
for these?
Look at all these buffs, dude.
These are my most favorite trash.
These guys drop server
Just
orbs, man.
don't pull aggro in there.
Are you showing give me lead back so I can do the trash and stuff?
By the way, you guys can log in. We're clearing the trash.
Oh, dude.
Do we need to summon Hefty? Oh no, he figured it out. Yeah.
It's Pendulum of Doom.
Okay.
You need to
Yeah.
split these properly.
I'm moving this one to the front left.
Cheap.
Can someone grab X?
I'm out. You just gotta
Okay,
dispel me. They'll come right back.
Yeah, this trash is really easy.
Yeah, this seems pretty easy. Okay, I'm grabbing Skull and I'm pulling it around the corner on the left side.
How could it be Unholy Axe if there are two?
What does that even
They're
mean?
each their own mob, though.
Okay, there's only one more group left, right? Or two?
There's
I'm gonna,
three.
I'm gonna pull Skull to the left. Disarmed. Let's kill the staff first.
Just a casual 1500 crit tank gear.
Fucking casual.
What is this, Burning Crusade?
Oh shit, I forgot we got like horses and stuff up ahead.
We're ahead of Vancouver Great again now, aren't we?
I'm sure they're raiding today too.
They didn't raid today.
They're before us.
Let's just kill. These guys have so little HP that I kind
You
of
need to pull him back if you're doing it that way, then.
This guy patrols up and we can just pull him back, right, Star? Let's wait for Star to come back.
No,
then.
he's patrolling the other way. We should pull.
No, he goes all the way back to the.
He just
to
started going
basically
the other
front.
way.
Yeah, he goes to Gothic's like front and then comes back. So if you're pulling Skull Moon and all that stuff. You need to
Okay,
pull
Hefty,
him
can
back.
you grab Skull? I'm gonna be on Marin. I'm gonna pull these guys back right now. Let's just grab them now. I'm pulling them back because we can't stand up there because the patrol. Maybe we can line a sight around the corner over here. I'm on Marin.
Watch out for the ghost healers.
Excuse me,
Melee.
pull it back.
Yeah.
Don't get killed by a ghost. And lose all your buff.
Ghosts coming.
Ghost coming for someone. Shaman, Eldwin. Eldwin's
Snowball.
Yes.
Yeah, Snowball, Eldwin.
Move back, Leopards.
These are the guys that need 2 tanks each, right? So, myself and Hard
switch
Sauce
out?
on Skull, Yitzi and Hefty on X. Sound good?
We got
Thunder, don't pull.
Hold on,
We're
I'm
good.
not out of combat yet.
Yeah, it's because the ghosts are.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm grabbing them. Here we go. I'm on Skull with Hard Sauce.
We're cleaving them, right?
Yes,
I
stack
got that
them.
foiled, so.
Stack these.
Feared?
Sorry. Not gonna be stacked. It's too late.
Wow, that died real quick.
World buff is OP, man.
Sit down on E. Let's just make sure no one dies stupidly right now.
Missy might have further clarification because I was just trying to remember from the top of my head what I read. So if Yitzy wants to treat this fight differently, then...
I mean, you put mostly mages and or magical damage on the live side.
No, we're gonna put hunters, mages, warlocks, and two tanks. And
They weren't
one
keeping up
other-
last time though.
And one, yeah, we're,
I'm not saying that's it. I'm just saying, and then you put enough melee to support.
We need.
I'm starting a 15-second pull timer on skull right now. Range. Get ready to grab them. We don't have assignments. I'm just gonna grab. Hefty, why don't you grab X? Yitzy, grab orange. Pull him on the back right. I'm gonna grab Moon. Pull him on the front left. Sound good? Or the back right? The back left. I mean. And hard sauce. Just monitor your skull. It should die real quick. Oh, that Frost Nova. Watch out, guys. This captain could be spinning in a second.
Hey, get this guy away from me, Bilge.
Okay, Moon spinning.
Alright, do you want to do the assignments any different than what we did last time?
I wasn't here.
No, I'm talking to Reese.
Okay, so ideally what I have is like, because we're actually super melee heavy right now. I want
what we need. Just no, sorry, go on.
I want a tank to help me on this side, and I want them to monitor this third platform, pretty much. So then I can mostly just worry about these other two platforms, and I want at least 2 good melee DPS. I feel like.
We probably need more than that.
Yeah.
Need, like,
Maybe precision, like helping with the casters.
I know. Also, one more thing is the melee DPS that help out on my side. Don't go near the
horses.
Yeah, the horses. They just do too much fucking damage, or like PBAOE. So you need to help. Just like honestly, the you can just like solo acolytes and other shit or whatever they are. So
Pop a arcane pot if you're on the melee side.
What are the tanks?
I want.
Yeah, recent village living side, I guess.
Yeah, Village, you're pretty good at handling a lot of mobs, right? Because it's kind of like a frantic thing. So basically, the way it works is either myself or Village are going to be tanking something. So Ranger always going to have a target they can attack. Hefty, I'm probably going to put you on the undead side, and you're going to help tank there.
We only need 2 tanks, so
Yeah,
we can use Super Epoxy and Yitzy, and then you can have Village Nightfall on your side, and you have Hefty arms.
I don't think Nightfall is going to... Well, maybe, actually.
Nightfall is not gonna help me.
Yeah, because all these mobs die pretty quickly, like
Alright.
Maybe it's better to have like ESC DPS. Aren't you Fury right now?
Less damage, so less DPS.
I'd rather be tanking just in case.
Super Epoxy will just have DPS, and
Yeah.
we'll have FD and Yitzy on
I like
the
that.
dead side.
We also need to clarify the shackles because that's what wiped us last time. Like the Skull Flame mob, like the first 2 waves we can kill them, but after we need to keep shackling them, and all the range are gonna focus the Dead Knight.
Can somebody clarify where the spawn points on the dead set are real quick?
All the skeletons.
Yeah, the pile.
Any random ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like where this top lantern is above this balcony, you'll see it kind of go down and float to one of the skeleton pits. Where Thunder Dud is stacked at now is where we're gonna be, and we just let them come to us basically. If you see a horse, it's gonna come with a rider. You need to stun the horse immediately.
Okay, can we go over what melee DPS are going to be on my side? Because that's the last thing that needs to be gone over. So it's Village. Okay, I think I need one more person.
Can you swap up?
Art sauce? I think art sauce and precision is fine.
Okay, hard sauce and precision, and then we have everyone here. Does this look like enough DPS to do?
Yeah, and art sauce and precision. When the Dead Knight is gonna start spawning, you're gonna stay like in the range to kill the small mobs.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near the horses. They cleave too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And also, we need to clarify the shackles.
Well,
Like we need to start shackling after the second wave, and like we're gonna do like knots. So like once you shackle, you keep that mob shackled the whole fight, and you're gonna mark it. So like every priest put a mark over your head.
You should probably do. I think somebody asked for a full rundown of the fight as well. So, if your name wasn't called, being Hard Sauce Precision, Village, and Reese, and then Huey, you're going to be on the dead side. So I need groups. Essentially, I need Leopards, groups 2, 3, and 4 with Thunderdud over here by Diamond.
I only see 2 priests with marks. So off the boat quiz.
Wait, so
Yeah,
I'm not going to be with my group on living side?
You got swapped. You're now in a different group.
Oh, no, I'm getting swapped. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I saw that also. I want to pull soon because people are losing.
Quiz
if we have to go over the fight, we should all log out, in my opinion.
I'm working on a macro here. Sorry.
So 2, 3, and 4. Please get over here with Thunderdud.
That's mark done.
Diamond. And then if you are group 5 and you are Balfour Food Freaked in group 1 and you are group 7, 8 and 7, 8 and 6, you are on the living side, which is with Reese. And I think Dagface needed a
I gave him a little bit of a 1.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
priest,
go ahead.
Yeah, so priest, we need to start shackling before the first Death Knight spawns. So like once you shackle, you just keep that mob shackled. And no one can dodge the shackle also.
I can tank, by the way, if you need a tank. You know,
We have 2 tanks on this side already.
Alright, just make sure.
The only thing, so the only new people here, Hefty Arms, Dagface, from understanding. The only thing you need to know on this side is you need to just tank the ads that come out of the shit. If you see a horse, fucking stun it.
Don't
So I guess
overexpand.
Balfagor, can you take this spawn point on the right for shackle?
Yeah.
I'll take the one on the left, and off the boat you're gonna take the one on the center.
I'm just gonna repeat this once more, especially for the undead side. Like, because we have buffs, like shit's just gonna melt. Don't overextend, because once that rider comes out, it will just like what the fuck pwn you.
Yeah, you need to stay back here.
Yeah, when the Death Knight spawns, every range needs to switch to it.
Do we need any further explanation? Do you need anything more on your side?
What happens phase 2?
The boss comes down. You keep all the ads on the living side CC'd.
Yeah, sheep and shackle.
And then you kill the boss. That's it.
Alright.
The fight is phase 1, it seems like.
Yeah, and then phase 2, if you are on the dead side where the melee is at, you need to just clean up all the ads, and then Yitzi or Hefty Arms needs to pick up the boss when he teleports over here.
Yeah, the boss doesn't aggro reset when he teleports, but honestly, he dies in like 20 seconds.
He spawns right here.
Also, you guys need to log so we can buff Shadow Prediction.
Can we log back in?
I'm logging back
let's
in.
all stack at the center.
I'm doing we need to do a pull timer though, because we have a lot of buffs that are like 4 minutes.
Yeah, let's just buff and pull. So everyone stack on star.
I'm logging in. As soon as I log in, I'm going to start a 1.5 minute pull timer.
So dead side has all the bone piles.
You're not over here though because these ads are immune to magic damage.
Okay, I think we're
living.
Yes, you're with Reese.
Got 5 minutes on Ren buff.
Is it better to have the Room of Dawn or the
Better to what?
It's still undead, I
trinkets?
think.
Get on your side,
Get
guys.
your sides, guys.
Get on your
60
side.
seconds.
You can use Rune.
They're just called living and undead because one side actually has trainees, which are humanoids.
And flesh.
Training.
Pulling in 40 seconds. Get to your spot.
Yeah, the gate's gonna close. Make sure you're on the right side.
FD arms.
FD arms.
FD arms. Get over here, dude.
No, no.
Turn around.
No, no,
Turn
no,
around,
yeah.
Hefty.
Sorry, I was sucked into imagery.
So just one more time, please do not overextend.
Melee, that is.
Yeah.
That means you, Marak.
I'll heal the
Alright.
tanks, shamans, if you guys want to focus on the raid.
Okay.
So
I'll in soon.
I'll get.
Yeah. Someone won the boss. We'll get this thing going.
Feels just full.
Please let the casters talk. Don't talk if you don't need to.
Yeah, Illy's can DPS on this first wave. Make sure everything dies fucking quick. Just spam your tab.
Here comes ads, melee. Just watch where they spawn.
I want to stay with Village Art Sauce.
Village, be ready. I'm gonna be pulling off you, so get ready for that shit.
Those multis.
Well, now it's that night, so we're not shackling this way. They need to die quick.
Oh man, I'm like crashing on my side.
Training soon, get ready.
We have Super Foxy
out.
here. Okay.
Foxy, can you
Oh,
help
they're
out?
all
'Cause
there.
I can't be like 100% on this. I
That
keep
night-
getting chopped.
That night
We'll
is
just do
where
triple. We'll just do triple.
we
tank.
are not shackling this. Training.
I'll
precision
protect the
arms.
lace back here.
Okay.
So make sure.
Yeah, so precision and art sauce, make sure you kill that training.
Don't go past that middle pile, guys.
Rider in 5 seconds.
We should be getting ready for stuns, melee.
Max ranges, guys. Now, please get ready to shackle.
Can't stun the riders, by the way.
Yeah, kill
It's
the
just the horse.
The horse, yeah.
Yeah, so
Stun,
please, no
stun,
shackle.
stun, stun.
I'm waiting for the next rider.
Arcane pots, guys. Arcane
Please
pots.
get ready to shackle if possible. He's dying really fast, so I'll just shackle. The other is so quick.
Stun.
Rider in 3 seconds. I'm getting ready.
Three shackle.
I'm grabbing the skull.
Art sauce, precision training.
We should be having another stun up here soon. Melee.
All 3 are spawning at the same time, so we need to get the shackles off.
Yeah, please get ready to shackle.
A lot of stuff near me that can get a help tanking.
Keep your mouth shackle, spam shackle, spam shackle.
After this rider's dead, I'm going to blue.
30
Arcane pots
seconds
if you
until
haven't
boss
yet.
is in the room.
Also,
Is another rider gonna spawn? Yeah, right?
Yeah, 3 seconds. Riders in the middle.
Priest, get ready to shackle.
We're done on this side.
Is it?
We're almost done here.
Yeah, boss in 15 seconds.
I'll bell rest the tank. Why not?
Okay, tank in the middle of the room where Hefty Arms is at.
I
We
got
both
him.
underpaid, or I'm underpaid.
Stay here, guys, melee. Where Hefty Arms is where the boss spawns.
Don't know where that person is, buddy.
Right here.
Oh,
He's got Thunder Fury.
Let someone pick it up. You can't
We're good,
taunt
we're
this
good.
guy. You can't taunt him, Morak.
Stop damaging him. Yeah.
You got it.
He should collapse here soon into a single room.
I mean, he's at 40%, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna collapse here to the range side, so
Nah,
get
nah.
ready to move.
Nah, he's already here.
Quickly kill him. Our stats are being reduced, and it's gonna stack.
He's at
Just
2%,
go
dude.
easy, it's so fucking easy.
Woo! We're 12 to 15.
Whoa!
Dude, looks like a shaman hound, dude. Ellie Shami hound.
Where's Sandals, dude?
This foolish venture at once. Turn away while you still can.
Nice. It's a blue mission
Come,
deers.
Zeliek. Do not drive them out.
Alright, so I mean that's just 4 horsemen, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, can practice the Forceman pull.
I mean, I definitely did not bring singles for that, but I mean, we might as well.
It's just Shadow as well. It's the same as Loatheb, I think.
I
It's
have.
the stack. Kill him quick. He's at 2%.
Perhaps they will come to their senses.
I have 21 shadow pots if we need.
Yeah, I have
I need fire pots too.
Yeah, there's
like 45 on me.
7.
12 on 15, guys. Keep it up.
I don't know who this benefits the most.
I think it's Warlock Prio for the boots, I guess. But it's really good for Priest too.
You should be using hit boots as a mage.
Well, no priest.
Do we need to pull this trash?
I mean,
Yeah, we
I'm,
need to kill it.
I guess I'll just.
Is there a hit on Warlock boots? Or?
I guess I'll just
we
vote
skipping
for
this?
Warlock. I
That's
don't
the
really
plan?
know.
No, we're not skipping anything.
Yeah, you got to pull the goals back.
There's no raid recovery on a lot
Okay.
of the positions. You get on back
So
in.
food is normally X, Iota is normally Moon, but Iota's not here, so off the boat, why don't you take Moon? And Balfagor, why don't you take Orange? I'm
Okay.
pulling, here we go.
I voted for Def. I'm not in that channel. I need to fix groups, but I'll do it after this.
That's 3 for Def then. That's Def.
Thanks, guys.
Moon's
Pieces in
almost
one night, I
finished.
feel kind of bad.
More moon? Oh, it's dead.
I'm just gonna pick up Moon. Or Hefty's got it, okay. Get on X. Split damage right now, it's kinda...
Kuba's dead.
He
300 hit. It's gonna hit 5.
How open of a roll is this? Probably just...
Well, they're obviously getting hit by an enraged cleave
Oh,
because we
it's
weren't
like, oh,
crossing
I
it.
Are leather wearers rolling that, or it's only cloth users?
Cloth, obviously.
A boomkin open roll.
I'm gonna go
What's-
in 5, 4, 3.
Let's res. Young Gun, why don't you pull Skull literally all the way back here? You can go grab him now because he's super fucking far away.
LOS, honeys.
Yeah, just stand to the side.
Oh, this guy's.
It's like
You can
shadow
actually
bolt.
max range it too, so.
Ghost coming in hot. Oh, it's coming to a shami.
Okay, wait for the ghost. I'm gonna go mark up the other 4 group.
Should we all log out and watch a Forceman video together?
Hey, there's a rune on the wall behind us.
Down for that food.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna let you pull this group back to us. Priest, get ready to shackle.
The trash, or get to the trash before we do that.
Yeah, that's true. Or we can like practice the rotation outside the room.
Oh, there's an unmarked one. That should be X, right?
I'd probably go back to Gothic's room to practice.
Going on this unmarked one.
Nah, there's a little area before Four Horsemen where you can practice.
Yep.
But my wall buff.
I just really enjoy commies and them hot micing. Breathing into his mic, essentially.
It's not me. What the fuck
Slow,
you talking about?
sexy.
Oh, the sniffling?
Yeah.
Oh, please stop. Stream, man.
You don't even know what you're doing to me right now.
Did anyone see how far these guys patrol up?
They just go to the middle and turn around.
To this. To the outside of this.
Let's just, I just want to see for myself where they go to, because I don't know if we want to rush this pull or not.
Just pull it back.
These guys,
Guys-
just
These guys don't.
Well, we just pulled it. So
Hey,
pull it.
come back, come back.
You need a tank on X? Yes, he does it.
Is Make War Great Again really this bending?
That's what I heard. They're on the verge of it.
Why?
On the verge of what?
I'll try and find out.
They only had 30 people show up to their raid tonight.
What?
That's even worse than entropy. Fuck. And I thought we had a tendency.
Whoa, whoa.
That's impossible.
Careful, 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 careful. There's a really dangerous crew patrolling up here. I don't. Is he going right into us?
Make Horde great.
I guess that's what you get for using Nazi joke, man.
You know, they were all gonna go to the White House to celebrate the Eagles Super Bowl, but Trump. That's probably where half the raid went.
Should get this though.
Yeah, we are gonna get this.
Well, it's hard to make the clan meetings and make raids, so.
Jesus, that was
Savage.
savage as fuck.
No, we're not.
Remember to bank threat for 30%. Let's not fuck this up. Kill Skull really hard at 30%.
That's too hard. That's too hard.
And
Hard.
Oh god, I don't even have mage food. Fuck. I'm a mage.
It's fine, we'll just heal.
I'll conjure. Mind
sit
quickening
down
gem.
and eat. In combat, can't sit.
Wasn't entropy like 33 was their med members?
Yeah, there was that one week we had freaking like 33 people show up.
Hey, don't be
We're not-
confusing
we're staying right
Ramsey's Magic's numbers, okay?
Do you see it,
But
Village?
the
Those are
past
like
like 2 weeks we've had like 38. And we've been able to down 6 bosses at least for the first
pretty
time.
good.
Everyone wait up here. We're pulling back here. I think we're killing.
I
We're gonna
guess
have
it's
some,
Death Knight.
Pretty sure the Death Knight needs to.
Kill the Death Knight first. I'm gonna be on that. Yitu, why don't you grab X and pull it to the left? And Super Poxy, why don't you grab Orange and pull it to the right? There's only 3 mobs. So I don't know this.
I can try to distract so you can charge up.
Village, do you want to get X?
Maybe we can kite. Maybe we can get one.
Okay, Village is on X to the left.
No, I'm putting on DPS
Poxy.
here because I'm afraid that this stuff needs to die fast.
Well, this stuff definitely needs to die fast. I want to tank them up here, so everyone
Coming.
that's like inching
Are these
forward super
gargoyles?
fucking close. to me-
No.
No, they aren't. I got fucking instantly. Okay, fine. After.
Oh shoot, it's loose. X is loose.
He's a Lucy.
We need to kill Skull before you can
X is
deal
in
with
red.
that.
Pull it back.
Kick the Try to kick it.
Heal Poxy.
Oh, thank you. Why is it like teleporting on my screen?
It's got a blink. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a blank it looks like.
With Will above, we can just play bad and just kill everything.
Yep.
It's all good.
Ooh, Harbinger.
How's that any different than when you normally play?
We don't wipe now.
Think
We
that
already
was going
pulled.
to Dag
Guys,
Day?
don't fuck.
You have that
You gotta
Dag?
announce the pulls, please.
I didn't. Fucking Young Gun shot him.
Yeah, don't try to wipe us like you do every time.
You
can't do anything.
No, just announce. Because, like, people might tap out.
Yeah, just say I'm doing
Get
this.
man on. I don't want to rush the next ball because this ball's gonna pull up.
Can I drink now?
Yeah,
Is that,
drink.
is that Harbinger of Doom better than...
Okay, here's the plan for the next pull. We're gonna pull all these dogs. So all these dogs have really nasty charge. We're gonna pull them all the way in the back left. We're gonna shackle the other guys.
The only person that's looking for this dagger is I'm underpaid. We get links or.
Like I said, I would take it for off spec. I'm not gonna link my swords, but if
So would I.
it benefits him, then it's fine.
We're gonna have to wait for this control
Can
super
we
proxy.
use
You're on
Soup
orange.
Beast?
Village, why don't you grab purple? And remember, we're pulling them all the way on the back left.
Can a warrior answer him?
Yeah, dude, it's a great like threat tanking weapon, and it's a great DPS offense.
Well, he's an orc, though.
Still better.
Still better than Doom's Edge, dude.
Alright, then just give
Yeah,
it to
I'm just wondering. I honestly don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Who's shackling Moon?
There's a rune here.
Okay, I'm pulling. Here we go.
Take them on the village. Get on the wall after that.
Okay, we're going all the way back on the back left with this
All
shit.
the way, boys.
Yeah, let this stuff get all the way back because this charge is nasty.
Sorry, Bill.
Good. I got DC'd. Oh, never mind.
Yitzy a little low.
I'm good. I'm good.
You need to come up here,
Calm
bud.
down, guys.
It should be good.
My auto attack pulled off the village. My bad.
I'm sorry.
It's he think he's DPS now.
No, I had tank gear on.
Top low, top Loatheb
Yeah,
down.
let's grab X.
What was Yitzy number 1 on Loatheb?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, embarrassing, guy.
You guys are all
Carried by 10% Dark
Oh fuck.
That's where you need. That's where you need to roll orc, man.
That's 2%.
Nah.
I'm not even using Axis anymore.
Yeah, but you did obliteration.
Thunder Fury.
Blood
Dude,
Fury.
your Thunder Fury did like 15k.
Well, on the undead or the dead side too, those fucking trainees die
got
so
it?
quick.
Oh,
We don't
right,
get
right.
there on time.
This needs 3 shackles. Let's get the
Yeah,
shackles.
don't shackle too soon. Yeah, don't shackle now.
Be a little bit more vocal, young gun. You say. I did. Fine. Yeah, I heard you, but you were like a whisper.
Oh, yeah, I just when the mic's quiet.
That's just how he
gonna
talks,
grab
man.
Oh, grow some balls and say something louder.
Hey,
Rip quick.
We really need to get stuns off at like 20% and then just run out. Or else people are gonna die to random rage attacks.
Can't you taunt and run away as a main tank? I thought that's how you're supposed to do this. Not entirely.
I mean, I don't even. If you have threat. Yeah, let's grab this guy.
no,
Everyone get to the side.
The idea is
We're getting a res. Oh, fuck.
Doesn't matter. It'll work.
I got about one shot for him.
You can range the shadow bolts.
That's
Ghosts.
for Ghost. Let's wait for Ghost, get full health before we do the next pull.
It's not leopards. Tell them leopards. You ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I am afraid, dude. It's fucking spooky as fuck.
Spooky! I'm not even wearing my spooky shoulders right now, but.
We were in Ghostbusters when they had sex with the ghosts.
You want me to pull this?
What?
That was the
Wait,
best
wait,
part.
wait.
Yeah,
I don't remember this shit. Were we watching the same movie?
The same movie.
There's a lot of trash, by the way. This is actually pretty ridiculous.
I think it's literally the next room and then we're done.
Obviously, nobody's ever heard Bustin'.
All these are also skippable too.
Yeah.
Okay, get him. Oh, wait. I'm turning a little. Okay.
All you do is jump into this other area and just
I
skip.
think at this point, skipping is more a risk of a wipe than not skipping.
Yeah, but this is our practice room.
Where is I'm underpaid at?
Here. See me jump on the right side?
More like under healed.
Just the moment you get into this room, you can just go, like, for all these outside rooms, you can just jump into this over here, and then jump over here, and then just pull the Acolyte and go into the next room with the Acolyte.
Yeah, but this is like
what
a
do you
victory
know
lap
about
right
jump?
now.
I don't know shit! I'm underpaid!
You do 19.
Yeah, do you even jump in Warsong?
Let's
Jesus,
use this wall right here to our right to get these dogs. Same assignments as last. I'm just gonna pull myself young gun. Here we go.
Can we get hunters to tame these? Please?
Hey, can we use Soup Beast?
Let the skull get all the way back to the wall before you hit him.
Put your ass on the wall, man. Bills.
There you go. You got
Dude, he's on the wall now. See, look at that, dude.
Get punted.
Got
This
there
looks
before
good.
anyone.
Calculated.
X loose.
Should I recheck?
Let's kill the dogs first.
One is loose.
Okay. I'm grabbing the one that was not loose over the one that was loose from a good tank.
Stun it.
So there's like no one to ill with Robot. So boring.
I can go take damage intentionally.
Yeah, please do.
We're grabbing
Server
this
arm.
group right away.
Is it really?
Not that I know of.
Strolling, dude.
Good meme.
Old meme, man. Old meme.
Yeah, I don't think you can kick these guys. It's a lot of people trying.
I don't think it's even a cast.
This should be the room right here. But I think you can practice in this room.
Yeah, we need to kill these two.
So you would need to kill this.
Okay, I'm
Can I
grabbing
do the
this.
honors on the door?
Yeti.
Build does it.
Village. Village. That's a good one also.
You mean opening the door?
Yeah, that first door open.
Yeah, go click it. Get away from their food. Not worthy. Oh my god.
Get wrecked.
My victory lap stolen.
We're pulling the 5.
No, please don't.
Whoa.
So there's a problem here, Reese. We need fire resist, and I don't have any on me. Do you?
Fire resistance gear or
Yeah.
potions?
Yeah, you
I have.
gear.
I have. Let me see how much.
Well,
I'll port you and you can summon.
I have 222. Wait. Yeah.
That's enough. You just need like.
Oh, watch out! There's a path. There's a path coming. Is it coming to us?
You just. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this man's coming.
Wait.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Coming.
I'm wearing fucking fire resist gear right now.
That's fine.
Kill skull. Move this stuff. Poxy, grab the unmarked one. Pull it to the side.
Oh, I got that.
I need hefty.
Pop
Help
some
me take
cooldowns,
skull.
guys.
Dude, look at this hefty and all of his glory, dude, saving the raid.
Let's get orange next because it's closer to the raid.
Dude, Jesus. Almost a wipe them.
Good recovery.
I mean, I think that's mostly just
Nice call.
I think that's Titans and World Boss mostly right there. I mean,
Ass punching.
Okay, Yeti, continue.
You only need like efficient pieces like the helmet and the chest and like anything that's just super high that doesn't replace something that's really good.
Should we just log out and watch a video?
we need healing and tank assignments basically for this
I
fight.
need a portal all the way in the back to Orgrimmar or something.
There's a very good video.
How many? Do we have 12 healers?
I actually agree with
the That's the number we need. We need 12 healers.
I'll just watch a video together, guys.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
done on Scuba
I
Pouch,
actually
yeah.
agree with it, to be honest.
I think we have enough healers for this fight.
Thank you. Where's this
You
portal?
only have 12.
Parker Jr. Here we go.
Unless I miscounted.
We need 3 tanks with fire resistance, by the way. So I don't know if Village ever got anything made. I don't think he did.
I have it. I'm underpaid.
Do you
They're
have it?
logging off if you're trying to save buffs, please.
I have FR set. I mean, this guy's AQ geared, Vito geared.
Yeah,
You know,
but it's not in your bank, right?
It's in the bank, yeah.
Yeah. There's a portal to Orgrimmar. Why don't you grab it real quick, just in case we need it?
Alright. Do you want to respect to Pro too?
I'm going to spec like Fury Prot.
Can't you just port to Undercity?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. My hearth's in LSC.
My hearth isn't in.
Oh, let's get an Undercity port for a
give me-
point of
give me
that.
Ramsey, can you post the video in Discord?
Yep, we found it.
I need a mage to log back and JDM actually. Come make an UC port or can play.
Yes,
I also have a ZG trinket reel thing for the taunt.
Oh, cool. Yeah, grab that.
So he has FR set, ZG trinket. Do you want me to respec too?
I would. I mean, I'm going Fury Prot because that's my normal spec. So whatever you want to do.
It's up to you guys. I mean, right now I'm full Fury and I'm like 1734. So
Well,
it's up to you guys really.
perfectly honest, if you're the third tank, your threat's not that important.
Oh shit! What about that trinket that everyone says always
Yeah,
is good for?
you need that.
Should I go get it from the bank?
If you don't have it, yeah.
Okay, on my way.
We also need to. Someone needs to start editing the spreadsheet and separating the healer group and DPS group.
I was making a spreadsheet called Horseman, but I'll see if I can.
Reese, what do you think? Should I respec? It's your call,
What are you right now? Any in prot?
1734 0, because I was told to respec all DPS.
Here, come trade me. I'll give you 25 gold.
Alright.
So, Aldwin, you started the spreadsheet?
Yeah, it's just called Horseman.
Yeah, I don't see anything on it.
I just made it.
Oh, okay.
Woohoo! We're on the potentially hardest boss in the game now. This is kind of cool. Yeah.
Scared.
I know, me too, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like C2, and you just need to learn the dance. And...
You haven't watched the fight, or haven't watched the video. I posted it. And
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so...
Yeah, everyone go on Discord and watch the video.
I posted my ghetto diagram. Don't make fun of my spelling errors.
The fight is complicated enough that we'll basically go until raid time explaining it if you're not watching a video.
Yeah, we need to practice just the rotation.
Yitzy. Should I bring those shoulders or no?
Which ones?
The I linked.
You only need it if you're tanking the first two guys. So
is that me or no?
No, and that's gonna be me, Reese, and probably Hefty. Maybe Village.
Oh, dude. Where is all these epics?
Because you need like fire resistance and like super good tank stats on top of it.
The only problem is this tank that I'm on doesn't have any tier 3, so we don't have the 4-set bonus.
Are we doing 6 tanks or 8?
I'm not sure, to be honest. The truth is I only did 4 horsemen and one Wrath of the Lich King, so that's a completely different story.
The strategy says 8.
Yeah, you need 8 if you wanna. So you can either split. You can either have 8 tanks and running them all around the room. So like every tank tanks each boss for a while, or you can split into 2 groups of 4. Like the safest strat is having 8 tanks just run around the room.
I think we should do whatever this video that's being linked is, because that guy does a really good job of explaining stuff. We don't have to like reinvent the wheel if everybody just watches that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start watching this one.
I'll just watch the video.
Alright, got the ZG reel, got FR gear.
I think the most important thing is that all the Forcemen can be disarmed. And we don't have Martak.
We apparently need fire protection potions for this fight.
Yeah.
I just brought 15. I'm gonna bring a lot more. I'm gonna bring like 50, and I'll just pass them out.
Hey.
Hi.
I've got all kinds of elemental fire if you need.
I'm just gonna buy them on the auction house. They're like 2 gold each.
Okay.
Hey Reese, I'm gonna go ahead and inspect Impale. Is that cool?
Yep.
It's kind of how this guy's gear is set up.
Okay, I have 80 greater fire protection potions. That's enough for 2 for each person. And I'm hurting back and on my way again. And I have my Nat Pagel's broken wheel with me this time.
Whatever set you put together, Reese, just make sure that you got 4-piece on.
Yeah, I figured that would be a thing.
Okay, build is done.
So I'm going with like 183 fire because that's my most efficient. I think that's probably enough.
I have... I have 193.
Should I use Onyxia Blood Talisman or Life Giving? Probably Onyxia Blood, right?
I'm using the Nixia Blood and the Engineer Trinket personally.
Okay, well hold on. So I have 4 trinkets to use: Life Giving, Real, Stylings, and Onyxia Blood.
Oh yeah, if we need to use the Real, yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, use that.
So use the Real and Onyxia, or Real and Stylings?
Real and Onyxia, for sure. If we put you on fire, so let's figure it out.
Well, since I have the FR set, you probably should. The other tanks can go elsewhere.
If we're doing 8 tanks, though, I think it's just me and Reese on the fire guy.
How many tanks would you do otherwise? That's how many you would do.
If you do 6 tanks, you have 3 tanks that are swapping between them.
Oh, between fire and Mograine.
Mograine hits the hardest anyway, right? He's the tank buster guy.
Whichever guy does the fire damage, yeah.
Mograine also does that strike that does fire damage. And then the other guy does meteor. So people wearing some FR is going to be taking those 2.
And the meteor is not like a damage thing. It splits between everybody, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, so all the melee just need to be stacking on the tank.
Yeah, it's not fire resistance. It helps just people doing the correct thing.
Okay, I'm back inside. Should I wait for a summon or and watch the video, or let me do that?
I ran back and I'm logging out and watching the video.
Oh, you ran all the way back already? Okay.
I'm on the way.
It's a Death Knight Wing.
Ooh, I forgot the Oni cape. But I'm sitting at 165 right now.
That's probably good.
I have to log back in because I don't remember who all the healers were.
Yeah, I'm trying to get summoned. I'm watching the video. Because I'm already late. Be right back.
Do you have Mark Wild on and you're at 165?
That's true, I do. So I guess I have 140, about 140 unbuffed.
So you're
asking
only
for like
wearing
200.
pieces
So
Oh, I forgot to put. Let's see, hold on. I forgot to put Wrath boots on.
Are we watching? Are we watching the video?
If you don't know it, yeah.
Okay,
You should, yeah, everyone should have watched the video. Yep.
I'm trying.
It's a learning day.
I should have watched this video well in advance.
Yeah, but you guys were you guys excelled. So
Honestly, doing it right before the pool and having it fresh in your mind is really good.
it is, but at the same time, it's a lot of information to absorb.
Yeah. I studied that video like a week ago. Watched it like 5 times in a row. And now here you all are trying to cram before the test.
Should I use Elementium Bulwark or Skullflame? Skullflame's one.
Oh my god, the bulwark.
Probably the Bulwark.
Oh, big time.
It's only 10 FR. It's not worth it.
I brought 21 resist ring. I brought the Dark Iron Helm with the Libram on it. I got the gauntlets and the bracer. And then I also have Oni Cloak on me, but I don't know if that's really better.
Yeah, I forgot the Oni Cloak on this guy.
And then there's like random fire resist on the tier gear as well.
Yeah, it's on like chest and shoulders and gloves. No, boots. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to try to figure out like an easy way to remember the pattern, just remember you're always going in a V pattern.
Well, it depends who you are. If you're a healer, you're going clockwise in a circle.
No, I mean main DPS tanks going a V pattern.
I don't know, like, if I, like, how much further to add to this sheet other than this, food. I mean, it just would be, you kind of just need to know what to do at that point. I guess you could add tanks in there as well if you want to make it more complicated.
Yeah, healers do their own thing.
Not really. I mean, you follow a similar pattern. I mean,
Oh
being
yeah,
on-
yeah. I just mean they don't do like the boss safe spot boss like they don't.
Oh yeah, they just go straight to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're looking at the platform from the doorway, the front right boss is going to be healers basically at max range, but I don't think it really matters for that front right, the one who does fire damage. And then front left, the healers, they stack, don't they? Or can they outrange the meteor?
They outrange the meteor.
You can do either
Yes.
or.
You can either is fine. Like if you want to follow that video strat, that's fine.
You can't outrange it, but if you're too close, you could take a meteor solo and it can take you out. So you got to be as far as you can or in the group.
Are people still watching the video?
And then the back left for healers spread out, right? And then the back right, they maintain max range.
Yes. Back right, front right are easy.
I mean, look at the sheet, dude. I don't know if you need further explanation.
You just forgot to assign like the mark numbers for each healer group.
What do you mean?
I mean, on what, like, for example, on group 1, on what mark are they moving? Are they moving on 1, 2, or 3?
I mean, you would just go clockwise. So I mean, so like, say for example, the fight starts. Everyone in group 1 would go to their tanks, and then they would.
Yeah,
go...
no, but you don't understand. Like the horsemen, they do a mark, right? Each horsemen do a single mark, like a different mark.
Right.
And you
I
need to assign each group to a mark number. So like group 1 would be like 1, 4, 7, and like etc. Group 2 would be like 2, 4, 8, and 3 would be like, I don't know, 3, 6, 9.
What for? Like, what are you talking about? DPS or
Healers?
Oh,
rotating.
they assign the colors like in the video, right? That's what they say. Okay. That should be easy.
Well, adjust the sheet then, because I'm gonna have to relook at the video then, because I didn't.
Back.
Because you didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's basically so the healers don't get too many marks on them, also. But you don't want all the healers moving in around at the same time, so you just do one healer at a time.
It's around the 6-minute mark in the video.
So you just replace, like the group 1 for like the red, group 2 for green, and group 3 for blue. So like group 1 would move on 1, 4, 7, group 2 would move on 2, 4, 8, and etc.
Wait, but you know that like each corner needs all 3 colors, right? So you need to assign a color and the horseman.
No, they're all on like all the colors are all on their horsemen.
Yeah,
so you're assigning the color to the horsemen, and then you're putting the groups to them, or what? I don't understand.
No, the groups are the colors.
Why don't you just watch the video? I mean,
so you just replace group 1 with red, group 2 with green, and group 3 with blue.
So like this. So quiz off the boat, food, and bell for red.
Yeah,
Thunderdud, Kashma, heals on Reese, Mufasa is green. Alduin, Trishelle, Leopards, Hyuh. Hyuh is blue.
Yeah, so red would like rotate on mark 1, 4, 7, 10.
Now let's.
You just watch the video.
Write down the 1, 4, 7, 10 thing.
I have a quick question that I'm not completely clear on for tanks. So, we're like the 4 tanks are swapping between the first 2 guys up front. Like the 4 tanks that are on the first 2 guys, they're swapping between each guy, or they are popping out and then popping back in once their mark's gone, and staying on the same guy the entire time.
no. You go, if you're tanking. Let's say you start on Mograine, right? So you would go Mograine, then you would go middle, then you would go Tane, then you would go middle, and then you would go Mograine again.
So you're waiting.
Are you allowed to go to Mograine again? Because doesn't the thing last a couple minutes? Isn't that what they said?
By the time you go back, your mark's gone.
Okay, sounds good.
So I thought that the tanks just like, say I'm on Mograine, I go in, I tank it. Mark 3 replaces me. I sit out, and then I wait for it to fall off, and then I replace it. But there's
no, that would be that's too long. So that's why you need to go Tane.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I'm just
So like we have 2 teams. We have 2 teams of 4 tanks, pretty much, right? So 4 tanks are Tane and Mograine.
Yeah, no.
So let's say
I get it now.
So this should be.
I get it now. I was just clarifying. So
Okay.
I understand.
Sure. Yeah, so the 4 tanks for the Mograine and Tane should be the best gear tanks. So that would probably be me, Riz, Itzy, and I don't know, Super Poxy, or Bron, like you said. So
Somebody with fire resistance, and that's probably gonna be Hefty Arms because he's got a bunch of fire resistance.
I also have fire resist. So
Yeah. That me, you, Reese, Hefty Arms.
All right. Okay. So let's say you and Riz start, right, and then I can write that up in the.
I just want to hear.
spreadsheet.
I just want Village to talk all night. Is what I want.
Okay, I want to watch the tank swap thing on the video just one more time.
Go for it.
Also, if there's any warlocks that are online that can summon me, that would save me like 5 minutes running.
Yeah, we got you.
This fight seems fucking awesome, by the way.
So melee DPS is just basically shipping between the first two bosses. Once we get 3 stacks, we get the fuck out. The new group goes in, etc.
Yeah, you're swapping between front left and front right until those die.
I guess my question. I guess my
Just do an
question being
upside
though
down
is.
V.
I guess my question though is, oh, does that entire group get the stacks at the same exact time, or like, is there a chance that, like, let's say Kuma gets 1 stack and I have 3 stacks, so I need to get out?
They stack at the exact same time.
I'm
It's
starting.
every 12 seconds.
I'm starting a 4-minute timer, by the way, just so everyone can watch the video for 4 more minutes if you want to refresh yourself. Then we should honestly just start setting up the poll and make sure everyone's buffed up and shit.
I'm gonna say this for at least the first couple attempts because I'm worried about the burst damage and we need to see how bad it is. But I'm wearing like 1% hit. I'm putting everything else defensive plus fire gear because I've got like 389 defense with my fire resistance. on.
Which tanks are wearing fire resist?
It's gonna be me, Reese, Village, and Hefty Arms.
So I just saw the healing rotation that you're saying. So you're saying the marks. So like I get 1 mark and I'm in the red group, I would rotate to the next boss. You're not going to the safe platform at any point.
That's right.
Correct. You go clockwise around bosses.
Okay.
Are we running around the wall on the pole?
After the first rotation, it's every 3. So it's pretty easy after that.
If you're in the groups for those far groups, yeah, but I think that you would be on like the front groups.
You don't go all the way to the back. I'm pretty sure on the pole.
Yeah, you
go
come
to
in on the side.
Yeah, and you stay on those front 2 corners.
All right, I see what you're saying then. I just imagined it differently, but that's
So, as far as the other 4 tanks in the back, so we're probably going to use hard sauce for sure, and then super epoxy. That's 2. Those are the 2 obvious ones. After that, it's starting to get questionable. Probably precision is going to have to.
Is I'm underpaid in the front?
I am underpaid can tank too. That would be 4 then.
Wait, who's taking in the front then? I thought you wanted me to get FR, so I'm taking the front.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that's Hefty Arms talking. I don't recognize either of your voices.
Yeah.
Okay, then Hefty Arms would be in the back as well.
So am I on this then?
You're gonna have to, I think. I don't think there's anybody else that can take a spot.
Okay.
Not if we're using 8 tanks.
So what spot would I be in?
I don't know yet. We're gonna have to let somebody decide how to set that up.
You would be in the back.
Somewhere in the back.
What is my role? Because this video didn't have 8 tanks, so like what would
Yeah,
my
it
role
did.
be?
That's the first thing. Yeah, when I was listing the comp, it said 8 tanks, 12 healers, and the rest DPS.
Just tank your boss for 3 marks. Let the other tank relieve you. Go to the safe zone. Then go to the other one. 3 marks. Wait till you're relieved. Go to the safe zone.
Yeah, it's always two tanks in, 2 tanks out, 2 tanks.
Now Zelik's the one that does the chain lightning, right?
Yeah, that melee are not supposed to go in on.
Right. So tanks need to run in not through range when they go in for the taunt on on Zelik.
You go in between the casts.
You can add on to like the horseman sheet that I did. I also added already. Oh, okay, so yeah, you can do it that way if you want.
Well,
Still-
all the
still
DPS will be
already.
focusing on Mograine and Thane first. Like, none of the DPS will actually be on
Bellevue
Elmo
and Zelik.
Bellevue, Zelik, yeah. It'll just be healers and tanks rotating on Bellevue.
Who's the 4th tank with the fires?
Zelik.
Hefty.
No, it's Imu.
Who?
You said fire res.
Yeah. Hefty doesn't have it. It was the other guy.
Sorry.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
what?
if you're DPS, don't even worry about the back of the room. Just you're focused on the front toe. Till they're dead, don't even focus on the back if you're DPS.
Are you gonna split the caster groups up to have one start on whoever, and then the other one in the middle?
Underpaid. What is that enchant?
I don't know. Which enchant you talking about?
Well, the one that's not there.
Oh, you mean?
Oh God, the two that aren't there. Gee,
Okay.
dude.
The FR?
Okay. I have a question. I just like watched the first 8 minutes of the video and didn't get the last 3 minutes. I see. Look at this village thing.
You put Librams
How long does this fight last?
on the.
About 12 minutes.
How long?
12 minutes.
Really?
13 minutes. 14. Depends.
We ready to log in or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, log in. So wait, do you say precision's on the back right?
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out here. Like, they'll just filling in a thing on the 4 horseman sheet right now.
Okay, my tank gear isn't as good as these guys.
Okay, I think I should be the other FR tank.
Okay, I understand it now. Thanks, Yitzy.
Well, compare your gear with I'm underpaid and figure it out.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, if yours is better, go ahead and do it. Okay.
I also don't have the trinket with me. I didn't know I needed it, so.
Well,
I have 7% hit though on my gear.
It's about spell hit, I think.
Yeah, we'll just have to go without and figure it out.
Can we explain when we use the broken reel? Is it when we're coming in to pick up the
Yes.
red thing?
Right before you
essentially?
taunt.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I imagine you want to pop it maybe a couple seconds early so that you're not stuck on the cooldown, like as you're running in maybe 2 times from now, if there's some delay, possibly.
Yeah.
I also don't have any FR.
Reese, my understanding, and Bill can correct me if I'm wrong, what you do is you tank your guy.
You don't need FR in the back.
You, at 3 marks, somebody else comes in and taunts off you. You go to the safe spot. You wait until the next 3 marks go off, and then you go relieve the guy that's on the other.
I understand. Yep.
Yeah, it's on a spreadsheet. So who are the Hearts of Super Proxy and who else is on the other side?
Me and Underpaid are swapping.
That's fine. Just change it yourself. It's hefty arms and precision, but use I'm underpaid for that because somebody's just gonna go through and swap all the first ones. I'll do that real
So
quick.
this is correct. The first rotation happens at the 3rd mark. Second rotation happens at the 6th mark, and so on. Right? Every 3.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
just do what you're doing, and I'll swap hard sauce, and I'm underpaid after you're done.
I need someone to help me hand out fire resist potions.
So the tanks stay out of range, and then as soon as the 3rd stack ticks is when we go in, or do we want to go in halfway between the ticks?
No, you wait until the 3rd mark ticks, and then you go in and swap.
Okay, so as soon as it ticks, the 3rd or the next tank runs it.
Do DPS need these?
DPS does the same
Okay,
thing.
so someone format that. Whoever's doing formatting on the spreadsheet, like, can put the nice frame around the tank.
Just give me 5, Reese.
No, I'm giving you 20 to help you hand out. So if you need,
Only melee DPS and tanks need it, and not even the back tanks. Only the front tanks, and then melee DPS.
Can make a line.
How many should we give? Like 2 per each or something?
yeah, just give 2. Okay, so young gun, food, and drag
So who needs
phase.
this, melee or?
It's anyone that needs to stack up with meteors, which is like
It's just
a lot of people, right?
It's just melee,
Just melee. Okay.
melee DPS and tanks that are the front tanks.
Well, everybody's stacking in the meteor, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. For the meteor, everyone's stacking. Yeah.
We need 4 DPS groups as well, so someone has to figure it out. So pretty much, like, we have healers in 4 groups. We have tanks in 4 groups, and we need DPS in 4 groups as well.
Ramsey or Kuma want to organize that maybe?
Organize what? Sorry.
So we have all the healers and tanks rotations on the spreadsheet. Now we just need DPS groups to the same thing.
Or you can assign DPS to each tank. the four tanks on the first on the front side, right? So like they can have like each C can have his DPS, and you have your DPS, and I have my DPS, and Harsos have his DPS. Like you just follow your tank pretty much.
Get myself a symbol done.
Oh, so Hard Sauce and Village are being the FR tanks now?
There's 4 FR tanks basically. So it's me, Reese, Hard Sauce, and Bilge.
Okay, I didn't know if Hard Sauce had a set. I thought you said it didn't.
Hard Sauce said he did.
Oh, okay.
I have a question, dude. How do I know when to count off I'm underpaid?
So, here you go, dude. If you're the first tank, right? You wait at 3 marks, somebody will taunt off you. You then run to the safe spot. You wait for 3 marks to go off. You go to the mob that you were not tanking before. So if you start on the left, you tank for 3, go to the middle. 3 more, go to the right. 3 more, go back to the middle. 3 more, go to
Okay,
the
so
left.
I'm just doing a V then. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Keep in mind that if you're DPS, if you fuck up a rotation, it's not nearly as critical as the tanks. So just stay in the middle and wait for your marks to wear off, or go DPS something else.
Yeah. The thing is, every single tank will be rotating at the same time. Like on the 3rd mark, 4 tanks will go in, 4 tanks will go out.
Yep.
And on the 6th mark, 4 tanks will go in, 4 tanks will go out. But then you'll only be tanking the same target every 6 marks. You know what I mean?
All right. So to be clear, I'm starting on back right. After 3 marks, I'm going to back left.
No, after 3 marks, you're going to the safe spot.
Yeah, to the middle, and then when they fall off, then I'm going to the back left.
No, they don't. They
Go
just
to the
put you.
next one after
They just
3.
put a sheet down for you, so it looks like just reading from this. It says at the start of the fight, Precision and Hefty are in safe spot. It's listed on the sheet where that is, and then for the 3rd mark, the 2nd rotation, Precision is going in to taunt Balmax, which is top left, which does the void zones. After you get your 3 marks, you go back to the safe spot. You should be having Super Poxy taunting off you. And then you are going, it looks like, to Sir Velik, which is the guy that chains in the top right. And then you just repeat that as according to what I'm reading.
So why don't we practice in the room? Like I think me, Itzy, and Hartzos like have it figured out, and then like the other side is just the mirror image.
Yeah, I was just saying, if the raid wants, come stack on Moon. Act like this is the entrance of the room. Okay, and you see there's a corner of this circle. Each corner in here is where the, a boss would be, in the center, the green area is the safe spot.
Before we do that, can we actually start where a triangle is and just pretend that's the entrance, because people have muscle memory of having the same exact layout without having to adjust it 90 degrees.
Just don't pull those dogs.
Yeah, either one works.
So are we logging back in to practice?
Yeah, we're practicing. Everyone should be online.
Okay.
So I'm on Morgraine. Morgraine goes to the right. Is that correct?
Are healers and DPS doing this as well?
Yeah.
Please don't pull the dogs.
Yeah, that's what's kind of dangerous over here.
Yeah, why don't we just do it in the other spot? Because someone's gonna pull your dogs.
Does Morgraine go to the right?
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, on the front right.
So where is?
This is the entrance right here, where X and all the other symbols are.
And this is basically the run-in, the front entrance. Okay.
Flip it 90 degrees in your head.
Well, you can, according to the video, you can be like on this side of like, so say the horsemen are in this green circle, you can be on this side and then start to pull from here.
Yeah.
So you'll have 3 separate groups going in.
That's fine. We can figure that out as we go in. But for the time being, like, just go to where you would be at the very beginning. Has the DBS been assigned yet or not?
I don't think so.
DPS are not assigned.
Okay. So, for the time being, let's just worry about the tanks and the healers, because that's the most important part. Everything else is you can fuck up and just like sit out for a little bit.
Let's get that going. Healers.
So tanks
DPS
go to
get
your
where you're
spot.
supposed to be.
Healers go to your spot.
Precision, you're in the wrong spot.
What's your mark?
Well, hold on. What fucking guys? We're not using the circular room. We're using the fucking room that mirrors the same symmetry.
No, we're not.
No, we're using the circular room.
Oh my god.
So, which of the two Death Knights are all the DPS on first in terms of names?
Thane and Mogre. Those two.
All right. So it looks like all the tanks and healers are probably in their correct spot. So
We're missing those on store.
Thunder, yeah, come over here a little bit more, bud. We're doing I'm underpaid.
So I'm with Moxie?
No, dude, you're in the safe spot right now.
Dude, it was literally just told you. So, I mean, literally the first rotation, at the start of the fight, Precision, you are in the safe spot. After the tank gets 3 marks, you're going to Balmix. So you're taking off I'm underpaid ad, and you're
say
taunting it.
the direction, dude, or the symbol, whichever.
Do you see where I'm standing?
With Moon?
Yes. You're coming over here after 3 marks, and you're taunting off of him.
Yep, and then you stay here, and then I'll go back to the safe spot, which is their little pedestal up here, and then I'll wait for 3 marks, and then hold on, where's Hefty Arms? Hefty Arms, get over here without me. Good.
Well, he's in a safe spot.
Yeah, safe spot is not there, dude. It's not a safe spot. Safe spot is only in front. That's the.
No, the whole patio is a safe spot.
No.
No, it
is the stairs, and the safe spot is only in front of the stairs.
That's not true.
It's the whole patio.
It's basically the whole patio once you pull stuff back.
Nope. Like there is no safe spot on the other side of the stairs.
The reason for that is look at the map and you can see the back side or the entrance side is indented in, and the far side is indented. Well, sorry, the close side is indented out, giving us more space, and the far side is indented in, giving us less space.
Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to do a practice rotation with the tanks and healers. We'll just go like 0 mark, 3rd mark, 6th mark, 9th mark. We're going to do that. Make sure everyone knows that. And then we're just going to do a quick poll, and then the raid's going to be over. Sound good?
I think we should do like 1 or 2 polls, but yeah.
We're going to have people, there's several people that need to go pretty close to raid time. So if everyone's okay with that, we can just do that real quick.
Okay.
So everyone in the correct spot right now? Yes, correct? So
0
why
mark?
don't Okay, so
we got to start with first mark.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do a thing that says the 3rd mark. So simulate the 3rd mark right now.
Well,
Pretend like-
healers fall a separate rotation.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. We need to do 1. Okay.
So don't ignore that.
Okay, don't do
Get
that.
back to
yeah,
where you
ignore
need to
that,
be.
ignore that. Because I forgot the healers need to move on 1 also. Shit, dude. Okay, 1 second.
So I guess healers will never go to the safe spot until one of the horsemen is dead.
What's the exact difference between the marks? So someone tell me.
1, 2, and 3, and then
Exact. How often does the mark happen?
12 seconds.
12 seconds?
The first one is after 20, and then everyone next is after 12.
Okay, I'm gonna set that up with bigwigs, and we're just gonna go from there. Sound good?
Right. So first 2 marks, only healers should move. Then 3rd tank, a healer move, and tanks.
There's every single mark. There's always 4 healers moving. Every single mark. Mark 1, 4 healers move. Mark 2, 4 healers move. Mark 3, 4 healers move. But every healer has a different assignment though. Like it's all on the spreadsheet.
Okay,
Yeah.
if everyone's ready, I'm starting the first timer for Mark 1, which is 20 seconds.
Yep. Just start with the first one.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go through 6 marks right now, and then we're gonna talk about people fucking up.
The
after,
healers,
sound good?
the healers never go to the safe spot until one of the horsemen is dead.
Mark 1. I should see 4 healers.
Another move. Foot, wrong.
Food,
Nice direction.
You're supposed to go
You
clockwise.
already fucked it up.
You're supposed to go clockwise.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm missing someone over here on moon.
Yeah, Balf, you're supposed to stay here until Mark 3. And then Eldwin moves.
Think 8 city, please.
There should only ever be 3
Oh my god, that's
healers
perfect.
in any corner.
Then Belcher coming at 6, right? And take it.
Well, it's not a 6 yet, so you can't.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, at 6, all
At
the tanks
6,
switch.
got it.
Yep. So now all the tanks switch again. So Hefty, you get into the middle as soon as I get to you.
Oh, it's
I need, I need someone to come tank where Diamond's at.
I put my parcel right there.
Oh,
You
dude,
see it also, so that's fine.
I'm dead at this point.
Because it's CDC, I told you, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of mistakes.
Let's wait for ETC and let's do it again, because like the healers also didn't do it correctly.
Yeah, I think the healers are a little confused on the marks. Because I saw, the first mark I saw 2 healers switch.
Go back to your
let's do-
original.
let's do it. Let's
Go
do
back
it.
to your original.
Okay, I want to do this one more time, real quick.
Just to clarify, healers. So you're assigned a color.
Honestly, I
So-
think one of the DPS players should be figuring out what's going on at DPS while we're doing this, by the way.
We have it already.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
just waiting for you to stop talking.
All right, so Queese, off the bow, Bal, food, basically all the priests. You're red. We have essentially all the druids, and then Kashma is green, and then we have all the shamans are blue. And if you look at the very bottom left, there is a mark assignment. So if you are red, you're moving on the first mark after you get your first mark, and then you're going clockwise. And then after that, you're doing every 3 from there. So it'd be odd numbers. So it'd be 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, so on. Green, same thing. 2, 5, 8, blue. You get it, right? I mean,
Yeah, except there won't be a count. So we have to kind of keep track of how many marks are going out.
Do we need
not,
to?
I mean, not really. So I mean, the easiest way to do it is you just take the first one, right?
Yep.
You take your first one, then you move to another one, you get a different debuff, right? And then you just watch how many debuffs you get on there. You should get to 3 debuffs on the new area, right?
Right.
And
Yeah,
then you
as
go to
soon
the
as you
next
hit-
one. And
as
then
soon
you
as
just
you
go to
get-
the next one,
yeah.
right?
We have to watch our own debuffs on the count of 3. After we do our first move, red moves on number 1, then the other one moves on number 2, the other one moves on number 3. And then you just watch your debuffs, and when you hit 3, then you move again.
Exactly. That's basically it.
Yitzi just DC for some reason.
I think Yitzi might actually literally just be gone. So I don't know if we actually continue with this fight, but let's go over the marks again. Do I need to give like Kuma like 5 minutes to talk to figure out the DPS stuff?
I just have one question real quick.
Okay.
So like when we all start and we're DPS, like if we have 2 groups set up, does it matter if like we all just basically like start on the DPS that we need to for whatever we're assigned, and then if all of us run back to the safe spot and we're all waiting, is it a problem that really like no DPS are in while we're waiting for
Yes, because the meteor will kill the tank. So that's why we need 4 groups of DPS.
Okay,
And
got it.
each group has to be assigned to the front tank.
Okay, got it. Give me 1 second.
You need
So
to
you-
move out after the meeting.
Okay, do we want to run through the big wigs timers again and then try to include some DPS, or?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Like, I'm not even sure we can do a pull at this point if we lost people, but let's just practice with what we have right
Did
now.
Yitzi just said he had to leave?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just had to leave. So I mean, that's a raid time right now, so it's kind of whatever.
Damn, 7 tanks. Fuck.
I know this is a crazy fight tank wise.
What if we use Morak and I'm underpaid in place of Yitz?
We already are using
I'm already tanking, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, why don't we have Morak take
underpaid spot and underpaid take Kitsy spot. Just for this exercise, you know.
Okay, sure.
If we're gonna do a pull. Morak,
Okay.
what's your tank set like?
So I'll go inspect more act.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
It's well, it's gonna be better with those legs at least, but I want to do the marks. Let's do the mark countdown again. Is everyone ready for that? If I start in 20 seconds.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, here's the first mark.
I was gonna switch Yitzi and IAM's name.
This tank set is reasonable, dude.
Who?
Morak.
You agree. Mark 1's incoming.
Yeah, so red group, get ready to move.
I was inspecting Morak. Just
Should just have one healer coming to moon. Where's my healer at moon?
Yeah, red groups needs to move.
There's Valve.
Yeah, Valve.
Okay, Mark 3, tanks are moving.
Wait for the mark to hit first, and then the tank comes in.
Now it's Mark 3. Mark 4 is in 5 seconds.
Tanks don't move until a tank comes taunt your target, then you go to the save.
Okay, who am I replacing? This is
Okay,
Morak.
I just updated Morak and Underpaid. Your names have been updated on the spreadsheet.
Oh, you put me as I am. Well, damn. This is awkward. We're doing this rotation differently then.
It's Mark 6 now.
Do you want me to keep going? It's good enough to kind of go over.
There's no tank here.
No, precision needs to wait. Like before I get there, before you leave, man.
Yeah, you have to wait for the dot or the mark to happen first, and then you come into taunt.
That's fine.
It'll be enough time. You won't get the next one. So no one came to pick mine up.
Well, I mean, we lost 2 people. Do we?
I think we honestly just call it right. And this
What?
is
No, let's do a pull at least.
Can we just do
we can practice the pull at least.
And it's gonna cost us gold.
We don't have ET here.
Just don't.
We
It's
don't
not
use-
even like a worthwhile shot.
Yeah.
We still, people seeing the fight is still worthful.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
the
So
pull,
they
the
can
pull,
sleep on it.
yeah, the pull itself is fucking hard, man.
do it
Okay.
without
We'll
consume.
practice it.
Okay, whatever. Let's just fucking go for a poll. We need who's in Yetzi's place again?
So, quick heads up for the DPS. Group 2 is starting on Thane. Group 3 is starting on Morgraine. Everyone else who's a DPS starts at the safe zone otherwise, and then it's going to be kind of a similar pattern where it's going to be groups 4, 6, 8 is going to be relieving Thane to start out at least, and then 5 and 7 is going to be relieving Morgraine's group. So essentially, Thane is going to be at first just even groups, and then
Okay, so Trashel,
Yeah, you got too close.
you have to hug the wall.
Is that gonna kill everyone? Yeah.
So check out where
Just
Hard Sauce is about to be.
Die back
I'm
here.
diving-
Get to the door, we can res.
Yo, get to the door
So
we
you
can
go
res.
like right here, and this big skull that's in front of me creates a line of sight.
Yeah, you always need to be in line of the skull.
This
Don't, like,
big
fucking
skull that's in
go
front
over
of
the wall.
Diamond is a line of sight. So you only hug the wall for a little bit. You can see where Trashel died. That's too far.
Are we making another try? Or...
Get out, food.
Oh,
God damn it, dude.
They reset or?
Yeah, they reset.
Oh,
And now we're all gonna die.
Because that mage blinked through him.
It's gonna reset again.
It should
Alright,
be
reset.
resetting, yeah, 'cause
Alright,
it-
come on, blink. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, don't pot, guys. I mean, we're going to die, and it's the end of the raid. We just kind of need to understand the fight, so we're just doing dry runs.
Yeah, the polling is important, so that's all we're trying to do now.
So like I'm down to stay and practice the pull, man.
That was a good learning experience. So where you see where Trashel's at on the right hand side? where he went too far. You don't need to go past the green glowing furnace. You just get to the corner, and then you line of sight yourself with the big skull that's on the four corners.
Look at food right now. That's all you're supposed to do.
Yeah, this creates a line of sight there.
And the guys that are doing that are the ones that are in the back, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, the tanks that are tanking the back need to be over there with hunters and their healers.
The first tank.
Yeah.
All the 4 tanks should be like the two first tanks should be on the right, and 2 first tanks.
No, just the first tank.
Yeah, just first tank.
There's no need for the second tank to soak a mark.
Well, the mark won't happen for 20 seconds.
Tanks get look at food right now. How close you can get to the boss. You can just hide right like behind the fucking.
Also, we need a hunter there to help pull to the tank.
Yeah, I'm just.
Reese, come to me.
Still dangerous going that close.
I'm going to. Well, I need to be on the left side because I'm pulling Thane.
Yeah, but just like practice the pull first. Like practice like the where you're supposed to stand for the pull.
Okay.
Ooh, I get to pull Mograine. I get to get one-shotted. Yeah.
So you're just using this as a line of sight and getting close like this, correct?
Yeah.
Like right here is where I'm stopping, or close.
No. Oh, sorry. Off the boat.
Koira or off the one of the two.
Yeah, so that's what, like, if we come back with full consume and someone does that, it's fucking.
Well, honestly, we should take our gear off and practice just standing in the correct spots.
No, just don't screw it up.
Oh wow, we're safe.
Oh wow, it didn't kill us. Cool.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, just
don't screw up. They ran out of the room, so.
Just hug the wall. Then you line yourself with the skull. Then you walk straight up.
And watch the far ad on your left or right, because you still need to maintain line of sight with that one as well.
Well, that's where the tanks needs to be.
So this is where the back groups start, right? And then the front tanks will do the pull, and then the side tanks will come out and grab their targets. Correct?
No, the side tanks are gonna have hunters pulls.
Oh, right. The side tanks will have hunters to pull, but the initial pull, like the very first entering combat, happens from
Guys, quit fucking around at this point.
It happens from the tanks that are tanking Mograine and Thane.
Dude, you don't need to pull that close, guys. Like, it's dangerous.
Yeah, don't go up there.
No, that's not someone who was up there. That's like someone way in the back.
Dude, just chill out. Get the reses off. Let's buff and get a pull.
We can't get to that point because people keep
I
getting
know,
too
I
close.
know. Keeps getting.
It's not Thunderdude for some reason.
Yeah, just chill out. Get the reses. Let's buff and let's go for a pull.
Like look at where Skull is. Like he's not pulling at all. Like that's not the problem.
Yeah, we should be pretty close to the tanks at least.
So, are we gonna buff or are we just gonna suicide it?
Let's back out and buff then. This honestly is.
We should buff at least try to get the positioning right, and then after that we're not gonna last anyway. But we should just try to get the positioning right.
Yeah, tanks should try and get the boss in their own corner.
I have 6 minutes and flask left, so I should probably, yeah.
Hug the wall for sure.
Hurry up, I have 6
Okay,
minutes.
well, that was good to learn how to at least get up there without pulling the boss.
So, can we have Freaked? Can you pull on left side, Lady Blamu to Morak? And Kag, can you pull right side, Sir Zelik to Super Boxy?
You got it.
Morak does not have a mark on him. I'll put the star on me or something.
Yeah, just take one that's not used.
Are we tanking by those skulls, or we just moved up to, or Eldwin and Rise was?
No,
we take them in the corner.
So there's 4 corners in this room, and each one will be tanked in a corner, and the horsemen will never move. People will move, but the horsemen will never move.
Also, tanks. For Sir Zealot, I think it'd be important to tank him at a 90-degree angle and not with Sir Zealot between you and your healer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with that one, the tank just needs to come in away from the healers. Just don't come in like don't walk through your healers to get in. That's basically all it is.
I think he's saying you should be on the healer side of the boss and not on the far side. That way they're not getting chained.
Just to make it give you that much more margin.
For Zealot, the healers have to max range, or else they'll get Holy Wrath.
Right, so that's why you should be on the tank should stand on the side close to the healers as opposed to the other side of the boss.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the way the tank enters. I was talking about when the tank enters, he should enter away from the healer so that you don't.
DPS needs clarification on what groups are starting on DPS and what are starting where. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Let me type it up again.
Is it posted anywhere?
It should just be.
Yeah, it's on our sheet. It's at the bottom, but it's pretty much just the Thane starting group is group 2, Morgraine starting group is group 3. Every other DPS is on the safe spot, and then after the 3 mark goes out, it's 4, 6, 8 that's relieving group 2, 5 and 7's relieving group 3.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you.
That's first, right? And then they swap again. So like you should really do they should really assign it to a tank, but like let's do it later, like, for the next time.
Yeah, you're swapping to the other horseman after you go from after you're in the safe zone and it falls off.
We need people in front of the door.
The healers get in position. Casters,
JDM, get up. CAG, you need to be over on the right side.
Casters, just stay on the square.
Do you want me to start the pull by just running forward and grabbing Thane? Is that
Precision, come back. You're with us in the safe spot.
Yeah,
and so are you, Hefty.
So Reese,
is the safe spot starting underneath you like that?
Your pet is why your dark Welfane.
Really?
No, that can't pull.
It's a pet.
No, you were just too far over to the left.
Yeah, you guys really need to watch where school is and you line yourself with it.
Let's just get the red. Everyone else is buffed, so. The pull is started by Reese and, well, it's really just Reese and the other main tank are going to run up, tag their target. The hunters are going to pull to Super Poxy and Morak. And then Morak, Super Poxy, bring them back, and then the tanks bring them back. Everyone just chills out, and then once they're in position. Anyway.
Let's reset this full timer because we have like, people are still talking.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Vesuvius. Like the tanks need to get ready to stun ASAP. And Reese, you're just gonna go and ass pull.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run forward, grab Thane, pull him super far back left. Whoever's on Morgraine.
I am.
Okay, you do the same thing. You just run up and literally hit him, right?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna run up Blood Rage and like probably try to do a Sunder and just run the fuck away to the corner.
I guess maybe I'm concerned about if I just run up and hit the initial aggro. Are they all four just gonna fucking want to kill me? Like,
No. Well, that's why the hunters are gonna pull off of you.
Yeah, you body pull, we pull off you.
Okay, exactly. Got it. So let me body pull, let it come towards me a little bit, and then I'm gonna grab him and then pull him back.
Well, both the two front tanks need to run in together, like on Thaddeus.
Okay, I'm gonna do a countdown. Wanda, you're the other one. Okay.
Guys, remember that
I'm gonna do a verbal countdown starting at 5 seconds, and when I get to 1, that's when I'm gonna start moving in to try to grab it. Sound good?
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go.
Remember that you can all disarm them.
5, 4,
Blood Rage
3,
before.
2, 1, going in now.
Okay.
Where's my hunter?
Zelek is loose.
And my hunter.
Here he is, but I thought you were grabbing him already. Okay.
Bill just dead.
Feign
First
fail.
mark is
It's on
now.
cooldown, man.
First mark is now, healers. You're not moving.
This guy doesn't have very much life. I'm DP. Oh, never mind. I have a few rogues.
Mark 2 is now.
We're getting Mograine marks in the safe spot. He needs to be all the way into the
Okay,
wall.
all the way. All the way. Got it.
Mark
all the way.
3 is about to be now.
All right. This is when tanks come in.
Heals on
My
restock.
reliever.
I'm waiting for someone to grab.
You were supposed to be in the back, but I guess you replaced me since I died.
Precision quick. All right.
Oh, he resisted.
Nope. Yep. That's why you need the real.
Don't move.
I used the reel and he still resists.
You mocked loud, right?
That's why you need real plus
again.
plus.
He resisted again.
I'm at 5 marks.
Yo, do I have a tank?
I'm at 5
Yeah,
marks.
he double resisted with the reel. I mean, I don't know.
I got like
Oh, like I didn't see anybody run it.
I got
Yeah.
3 shot by the boss.
You went to the wrong spot, you know that precision, right?
I didn't, dude. I went to moon.
Yeah. So the idea is you need
You in the back.
Portal up.
You need 8 tanks with a reel and 4 pieces.
Someone portal up.
So,
Yeah, we need to get tanks fully set. It seems like pretty quickly for this. And
Precision, like you were in the back, like you were not on the front side. But whatever.
So-
Like I died, so
I mean, now at least we know how the pool looks.
Yeah, so that's I got
bad.
double taunt resist with the reel.
I think we should go hard on
Let
deadline
me-
hunting next week and do as many try on enforcement as we can.
Yeah. We're not gonna do a push week next week, but I'm thinking about the week after. We might want to do
Should
Naxx
we-
on Wednesday, so
Yeah,
we can
let's do
get
that.
multiple days of. Ideally, we have literally multiple days to work with 4 Horsemen, Saf, and KT. If we can do like pretty much everything that we have killed already in the first 2 days, including the
Yeah.
Wednesday raid, then
Yeah,
we'll
that's
set
gotta
up.
be-
We'll be setting up.
Yeah, we can
Honestly,
probably
enough
do,
time, but
We can probably do Spider Wing, which will buff with like 30 people on Wednesday. Man.
this fight seems complicated. I think it's super manageable. If we get a couple more pieces of gear, it'll definitely help out. But especially for the tanks. But yeah.
so do you want me to keep bringing this warrior for 4 horsemen?
Well, what happened to I am underpaid? Did you stop
Well,
playing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care what you guys want to do with this guy. I mean,
Well,
if you
isn't that
want- if
somebody
you want
else's
to
too?
put- It's my brother's, but he quit. So.
Can I have his
like
gun?
he, it's
How well geared is the warrior again? I haven't even looked, to be honest.
He's really
here,
good.
come look at me. Here, I'll swap. Hold on, let me swap the gear. Huh?
Everyone in spec, I'm under ping.
Hey yo.
Hey, Gasson, can you come over here to the side and jump channel with me?
Well, I don't think it's gonna be as big of an issue